out-of-body experience.
Welcome to the Brothers of Wrestling podcast.
Welcome to the first episode of the Brothers of Wrestling podcast with your hosts, Logan and Hayden. Now, on this first episode, it's actually the first part of a 3-episode saga where we try to take on the daunting task of deciding who the greatest world champion in WWE history is. Now, WWE recognizes a few different championships in their history: the WWE, the World Heavyweight, the new World Heavyweight, the Universal, and the ECW. Those are all the World Heavyweight Championships that they recognize. So we are going to make a March Madness style bracket, 64 total wrestlers. There's actually been 74 in their history, but we're going to try to whittle that down to 64, fill out the bracket, and then decide who the champion is from there. I'm really excited about this, and I know my tag team partner is as well.
Yeah. Well, like you said, we're going to whittle down those 10 losers who aren't good enough to make it onto our bracket, and then in this first episode. But, yeah, I'm really excited to see how this goes, and I'm excited to see who we think is the greatest world champion in WWE history. And I think there's gonna be some hot takes. There's gonna be some definite madness, but I'm excited to see where it all leads, and I hope everyone enjoys this little ride we're gonna put them on.
So how do you want to start off?
Well, so we did the rankings. I cut mine into tiers A, B, C, D, and F.
And I did mine into 1 through 74.
Well, okay, so let's say so the basic idea of this is we're going to kind of group them anyway. So let's group them into 10s. And then we can build the bracket out of that.
All right.
Well, actually, 64. Divide 64 by what? God, math's not my strong suit here. I need some.
What are we dividing 64 by?
Well, I'm saying we need to divide 64 into equal groups.
Oh, by 8?
So 12. I don't know what goes into 64.
Well, 8 times 8 is 64. So.
Oh, well, then I'll do 8 groups 8. See, this is why I needed help. Can't be intelligent on these things. We're talking wrestling. So we'll do 8 groups 8. Now, I've got it in 6 different tiers. I think what we should start with doing is, we know we've got 74 wrestlers. So this is any wrestler in WWE history that has won a world title. Now, the world titles the WWE recognizes are currently the WWE. You got the World Heavyweight Championship. And then formerly you had the big gold belt. You had the ECW Championship, which they did consider a world title. And you've got Universal. So those were the 5 belts. So anybody that held any of those belts are on this list. Now, the bracket's only going to be 64 guys, and we got 74.
So 10 gotta go.
So I think we should start with the 10 losers that are not going to be even a part of this bracket.
I think that's fairly simple.
So
you got
give me one off of your list.
I'd say right off the bat, you have the Iron Sheik.
Oh!
Doesn't make the list.
Cheeky baby!
I don't value transition champions.
I had Sheiky Baby in my D tier.
I don't I respect the Sheik as a wrestler. I don't value him as a transitional champion.
Oh my god.
He got the belt.
Well, okay.
Just to give it back to Hogan, or just to give it to Hogan.
Well, okay, so you got a paper?
I
don't
have a pencil, but
okay. Well, that's important. You can't write it down with your finger.
Well, I got paper, but I was done writing.
We'll get a pencil.
All right, hold on.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we'll put Sheik in the maybe category for now. because I have him ranked 41 overall. So my boy Sheiky isn't getting any praise here. Hurts me.
Okay.
You got
I
it.
got a
So
pencil,
we're putting Sheik. We're putting Sheik in the possible. I'm not ready to get rid of him yet. Did you hear me say he's 41 overall on my report?
No, I didn't hear that.
So 41 overall is a little high for me to just be like.
I had him 67.
I'll start off the bat. I think there's 3 super obvious guys to not consider for this bracket.
Ezekiel Jackson.
You with me here? No, okay. I'll put him in there. Put Zeke in there. There's one, but I got 3 others that are right off the bat we just need to get rid of. And we got Vinnie Mac.
Makes sense.
Mr. McMahon. He did hold the WWE and ECW championships, but I ain't going to actually consider him a real wrestler.
No.
If we're putting him in this, if we're trying to find the best wrestler in this madness,
Vince
put Vince McMahon in our tournament. Sorry, Vinny. Then you have to say Jinder Mahal.
Yes, that's obvious, yeah.
Come on, what are we doing here? I mean, I get it. I love a good Jinder.
He only won the title because they were pushing their promotion in India.
Let's be serious. That was not a real thing. And then I think my third guy that has to be in the outs. I mean, you got to put Chris Benoit out, right?
Yeah,
we're not putting him in.
I did have him on my rank. I had him at 50.
I get you for wrestling.
Yeah, but it makes sense to not have him.
But I mean, come on, we can't really put him in this thing. That would just be embarrassing. So,
makes sense.
No Chris Benoit. Sorry, Benoit, but
And he only really had the one run.
Your post wrestling thing was your problem, my buddy.
He only had the one run. He never.
True.
He was slated to win ECW, but obviously things happen.
Yes. So, murderer, get out of here. So what we got now? 4?
Yeah, I got rid of 4 plus possible sheet.
We got 4 off of here.
I think another obvious one, unfortunately, because I love this guy, is Finn Balor. Not any of his doing, but he held it for a day.
It is hard to throw him in this tournament.
I had him at 70 on mine.
Yeah, he was 63rd on mine.
And that's his only world title. He's won a bunch of Intercontinental United States, all that tag team.
That's true.
But
this is a world title list. I agree. Okay, we'll throw Finn out. I mean, if we're throwing Zeke out, are we really going to be serious about having Chavo in this?
Yeah, where did I even have Chavo at? I had Chavo
68 on my list.
61.
So, I mean, come on, Chavo. I mean, I love you as a wrestler, buddy, but as a world champion, sorry.
Yeah, Chavo's gone.
You don't measure up.
And as much as I love Andre, I mean, Andre wasn't technically a champion.
Oh, that one hurts me
I know.
too. He was 42nd on my
he's
list.
73rd on mine.
Now, to be fair, I probably overhyped Andre.
Yeah, I mean, I love Andre's one of my favorites of all time. But
that hurts me, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he did only hold it for 3 minutes. He's the shortest.
Now let's talk about
WWE Champions.
the very, very early days of the WWE title. Because
I think there's 2 obvious ones.
You've got some transitionals, which I've already said I don't value. But then you've got on mine when I was ranking mine or writing down the list, I wrote down how many reigns they had in total, and I wrote down how many days total they had, so I can help.
Okay, so you had more in the day.
Yeah, because I wanted to value them a little bit higher. So even though Buddy Rogers was the first ever champ, he only held it for 21 days.
I did have him in tier E.
And I put some respect on his name, though. I put him in the top 50, or in the 50 bracket. I put him at 56. Just because he's the first ever champ.
I know, though he started everything.
But he was a transitional champion to get it to Bruno.
Yeah, well, he was just so late in his career at that point.
And plus, there's rumors Bruno held the title so long because the Italian mob wanted it to be.
Hey, man. However you got to hold it.
I'm just saying. There's rumors.
I mean, Hogan was using the Hulkamania mob, so...
So are we getting rid of Buddy, or are we keeping him?
Let's put him in the Sheik category.
Okay.
Let's see how many guys we can get that we think should be out, and then we can kind of go out of that list and see. I don't want to say right away off. There could be 10 guys worse than that.
What about Stan Stasiak?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stan Stasiak and Ivan Koloff.
Yes.
I do like Ivan Koloff, but those two just were transition champions. I think they should be.
Stasiak held it for 9 days before Superstar Billy Graham took it.
Yeah, they both fit into the. Let's just keep them out of in that bottom 10 tier.
Mm-hmm.
The almost made it. What do they call them? The first 10 out. First 10 out of the bracket.
Now, I think an interesting one that could.
Hold on.
Okay.
How many does that give us?
Oh, that's
how many does that give us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eliminated.
So we only need one more elimination.
Ooh, okay.
And we have Buddy Rogers and Sheik sitting there still. Do you have anyone else that you want to put in consideration?
I feel like Tommy Dreamer does deserve to be in consideration for this.
Tommy Dreamer.
He held the ECW twice, I think. Let me see.
Did he hold it twice?
Yeah, he got it twice for 48 days.
Yeah, and he lost it. He got back.
That's all he held.
He did.
And it's not even the good ECW title.
I know. He did have some good matches there with Swag and Christian in that reign.
But some of these other guys that I have lowered, like I have Christian, I have Jack Swagger, I have all these other guys a little lower around him, but they held world titles.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, let's put him on the list. What about, if you're going to count a Dreamer, then what about Matt Hardy?
He
only held the ECW.
Yeah, Hardy's, and he only held it once. But he held it for 127 days.
True.
So he had a substantial run.
But he did lose to Jack Swagger.
I
mean,
that's rough.
That was when Jack Swagger was still young.
Yeah, that's rough.
Okay, what about, I'll throw out another name for you. What about your boy, the Yeet King, Jey Uso?
Now, I have a little bit of a controversial ranking for Jey.
I'm sure you do.
I have
eating all the time.
I have him 44.
Oh, 44?
44 on my ranking. Simply because I enjoyed his title reign.
You blow my mind. You're so recency biased.
I enjoyed his reign. I don't have him above anybody that's that like disrespectful. Like I have him above JBL.
I have JBL 37th on my board.
JBL's 53rd on mine.
Oh my god, the disrespect for the
wrestling
god.
I mean, his one reign made him who he is, but it's his one reign.
And he became a Hall of Famer just because of that. I don't see Jey Uso going to the Hall of Fame.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I know. I had him first one out, 65th. Okay, let's put him on there.
Yeah, so he's possible. He's possible.
Nature Boy, original Nature Boy.
Yeah.
Who else?
Matt Hardy, Tommy. So it's
anybody else before you want to pick? Now I had somebody that was right on the edge of being out. I had two big men, Braun Strowman,
okay,
the Monster, and the Great Khali.
Khali's a tough one because he did.
Khali just for wrestling skills. He did have he was in his prime when he won the title. It wasn't like
he held it for 60 days.
It was a decent reign. And he was that was still in his prime Khali days when he was the Monster.
Yeah, I was pretty terrified.
Before he kiss cammed everybody.
Khali's a tough one because I mean you can make a real good argument that he should be out.
So I think we should at least put them in. But I think that's probably about it. You got anyone else you want to throw in there? Then we need to make it. We got one spot, so we need to make a decision on somebody.
Yeah, I think that's about good. I mean everybody else has a little bit of an argument.
So we got the Iron Sheik. We got Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. We've got Khali. We've got Braun Strowman, Tommy Dreamer, Matt Hardy, Jey Uso.
Me personally, I'm going to put my vote in for Tommy Dreamer.
That hurts me. I don't know if I can put... Now, the other guys... So, do you have this written down? You need to have 8 different groups. So, group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, 6, through 8.
Okay.
And then, so all these guys are going to go into group 8. Once we're the ones that don't get eliminated. Does that make sense?
Yeah, let me break that down.
Okay. I don't know, man. That's hard. I hate kicking Dreamer out. Although, to be fair, little behind the scenes, I totally forgot Tommy Dreamer when I was writing down all the champions. So maybe subconsciously that tells me to just kick him out of the whole thing. Okay, I guess we'll go Dreamer.
And
it hurts me.
Even if we take into account his original ECW run, he didn't even win it there.
No, true. He did not win it in the original ECW. Well, that's why it's such a good story that he won
I know, but
before they closed. Don't you love a good sad story?
Yeah, but there's plenty of sad stories on this.
I don't know. It is wrestling. You're right. Sad stories all around.
This whole list is filled with sad stories.
Okay, so that means in the group 8, we're gonna have the Iron Sheik, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, Matt Hardy, the Great Khali, Braun Strowman, Jey Uso. How many is that?
5, I think.
You think? Are you writing this down?
I am, but I was a couple behind you.
So Sheiky, Nature Boy,
Khali, Uso, Hardy. That's 5.
and then Strowman.
6.
So that's 6. So we need 2 more in the final group. You got 2 more guys. Then we'll go to the big boy players in group 1.
I think
you got one more guy to throw in there.
I think you could throw in a possible.
I got a few.
I mean, how much do we value the moment that they win, that their title win means? Because I could throw out a Kofi Kingston.
I know, I had him in my
Kofi Mania is great, but his run was okay, and then it gets destroyed by Lesnar.
He did get buried. And you're not counting all his tag titles.
No. But you could also throw in a guy like John Morrison.
I was going to say, the rest of my tier F is Kofi, Kingston. You got Morrison for his one reign as ECW champion. And then I had Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, Dolph gets a bad rap because he had the concussions and everything.
He had that amazing moment, but he didn't do anything with it. And then he has the one where he technically wins the world title because Edge used a spear. But then Edge beats him that same night.
Yeah, that's tough.
So he's got a couple titles.
But they didn't do anything.
But they didn't mean
But does his
squat,
couple of titles that don't do anything mean more than the John Morrison reign, which turned him into John Morrison?
I mean, it kind of made Morrison into a bigger star. I would put Morrison over Ziggler, probably.
I could get behind
that.
Now,
the Kofi one's interesting.
Does Ziggler's cash in... Is Ziggler's cash in more of a moment than Kofi Mania?
I don't know. Kofi's was at WrestleMania, though. And I liked Kofi's reign
until it got
before the Lesnar thing, because he did a lot of like some old school rivalries.
Mm-hmm. He had the Orton
rivalry. Yeah, he fought. I think he went against Ziggler too at one point.
I think I'm leaning towards Ziggler is out of it.
I'd say well, he won't be out. He'll just be.
Yeah, he's in group 8.
Yeah,
that's where I'm going.
I'd put him in the last grouping. I agree with that.
He did win an NXT title, but that doesn't count.
No, that's not technically a world title.
He was number 62 on my ranking.
He was a little higher on mine, but I talked myself out of it. I had him ahead of both Kofi and John Morrison, and then just talking about it just got me out.
I had him lower than both of them.
So, okay, let's go up to the top tier.
Oh man,
these are the A+ players, the best world champions.
Well, in
the history of the WWE.
Let's just get the elephant out of the room. Who's your number 1? I think we have the same.
My number, I don't know. Let's say it on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
John Cena.
Cena. Okay. No, we're more in sync than I thought we were. I thought you were going to go with Hulk Hogan.
No, I had Hogan 2.
I had him 3. Bruno over Hogan.
I got Bruno 3.
That mob, man. That kept him going. Okay, so we got Cena, Bruno, Hogan. I think those are super obvious.
Yeah, obvious.
Those are your long reigns, your superstars, your blockbuster players.
The people you buy a
So we
ticket
need
for.
eight. Exactly.
The people
You
who
got
built
8
the
guys in
company.
this
These are
group.
the three eras of the company.
Oh yeah, they're the pillars, as AEW likes to say all the time.
But the fourth one might shock you on who I chose.
Okay, let me hear it.
I chose my tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
He's the pillar of
that high.
He's the pillar of this era.
Oh.
He made WWE in the pandemic.
Okay, that's fine, but are you telling me that this era of WWE is bigger than the Attitude Era?
It was getting there. It's kind of cooled off a little bit.
I don't know.
When they were building the beginnings of the bloodline, the like in the thick of it of the bloodline, the Cody stuff after Cody wins the title, that's as hot as it's been in 20 years.
That up to WrestleMania 40, it was good. I agree.
The final boss Rock, I mean, you're talking crazy.
I don't know if I can just be. I just don't know if I can put Roman. I'll say this. Well, we don't need to decide that now. Let's just put it. He can be in this first tier. I agree with that. I think he's in the top 8 all the time. And now saying that he's top 4 overall.
Yes, I think
that'd be a 1 seed. You're telling me Roman Reigns? You think's a 1
I think
seed?
Roman's earned himself a 1 seed.
Oh my god, that's blasphemy! Holy poop!
And that's just I'm basing this solely off of his tribal chief. I don't even take into account his runs as big dog.
I got Roman Reigns 7.
Interesting.
7. Because, I got the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold 4. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the great one, the Rock at 5.
Okay.
Those two guys cemented together belong in the top group, I think.
I agree with you.
So that gives us 6.
I have Austin and Rock at 5 and 6.
Yes. I think those two guys are your top tier. Now, I wouldn't put them at San Martino, Hogan, Cena level.
No, if their runs were longer, maybe.
They ran the Attitude Era. They were the top guys, and they still draw. And honestly, besides maybe Hogan, although Hogan's hurt himself in recent years, Stone Cold and The Rock are probably, I guarantee you, maybe Cena in there, are 2 of the most household names.
Yeah, if you go up to any random person on the street.
In wrestling. Yes, they know who Stone Cold is. They know who The Rock is.
Yes.
Now The Rock's done Hollywood, but still.
But they would know The Rock from wrestling.
Yes. They know he's a wrestler. So, I feel like those two guys got it.
That leaves 2 spots, and my 7 and 8 probably are pretty similar to yours. I don't know exactly. My 7...
Well, I'll tell you this. I had 10 guys in Tier A.
Oh, okay.
So, because I did it kind of like... I basically almost had 10 guys in each tier. Except for the
So I had, at my 7, I had Bret Hart.
Okay, I had him at 8. So
and my 8 is Triple H.
Okay, and I had Triple H at 6. I had Papa H over Roman.
Okay.
Just for the sheer dominance he had.
The Reign of Terror.
What I give Triple H credit for that people do not is that I get the Reign of Terror was something people hated, but he built 2 of the biggest stars in the WWE in the new generation, or not new generation, Ruthless Aggression.
2 guys that are in my top 20.
Orton, Batista. Triple H made those 2 guys off of his name.
Now,
who else in here has made 2 other stars off of themselves?
Now,
that's Orton, my argument for Triple H.
Orton probably makes it on his own. It probably takes him a little bit longer.
Maybe.
But Orton probably... Batista,
I think Triple H
it's harder.
Helped the attitude.
Batista probably don't make it.
Yeah, Batista was doing Deacon Batista before that. Give me a break. Okay. He didn't have the personality.
I'll put Brett and Triple H in this list.
So I agree. That should be your group 1. That makes sense to me.
But narrowing that down to who gets the each 1 seed is going to be difficult.
So basically, that's going to be our 1s and our 2s. So then we're going to have to decide who the top 4 are for the 1 seeds, and who.
I think we know who top 3 1 seeds are. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that last 1 seed is going to be a hot topic, I think. That's going to be a hard one to figure out.
All right.
Where do you? I think everyone in that group could be a 1 seed. Honestly.
Do you want to go to the second tier of groups, or do you want to go back to the bottom?
Let's go do the next one. Then we might head back to the bottom.
Okay. So
this is going to be our
the 3s and 4s.
9 through 16, our 3s and 4 seeds in the tournament.
My 9 ranking is Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, well, I was about to say the 2 guys that I had in Tier A that we didn't put in that list was Shawn Michaels at 10 and Randy Orton at 9.
I got Randy a little lower.
I got Randy Orton at 9 because of longevity and longevity of reigns.
Yeah,
he's had reigns he was the youngest world heavyweight champion, and then he just won in this 20. What was his last reign? 2021.
Probably around there. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty good longevity for winning titles. Plus, I put him over Shawn simply because Shawn's actual reigns not very memorable.
True.
His matches memorable, but the actual reigns.
And everybody remembers his last one when he drops it to Austin at Mania.
Is there anything more peak than 09 Orton with the title?
He's one of my favorites.
Like 08, 09 Orton when he's getting into that psycho
he's going to that
character, super heel. That is top territory for me.
I think Shawn and Orton deserve Group 2.
Yeah, definitely should be at least put in the Group 2. Then I got 11 guys in my Tier B that we're going to have to... We got 6 spots for 11 of these guys, so...
I have one... Let's get this one out of the way. I have one that you're not going to like.
Well, yeah, I figured.
I have a top 15 wrestler that you're not going to like.
I'm sure. You're such a homer, so I'm sure it's going to be someone crazy.
It's honestly not that crazy if you think about it. You're just not going to like it.
Okay, who is this?
Gunther.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Gunther.
Top 15?
Gunther's top 15 all time already.
I bet you can't even guess where he is on my list.
I don't remember. I saw it, but I don't remember.
55.
See, that's just disrespectful.
He's 55.
Gunther is already top 15 on this list.
Are you kidding?
Because
he hasn't done nothing.
Gunther has been a world champion in this company 5 out of the 6 years he's been in the company.
No, wait,
the span of his career has only been championships, world championships.
He has what's the world titles?
He's got the 2 title reigns, the world title reigns, and then obviously he has the Intercontinental title, but that doesn't count as a world title.
It's not a world title.
And then he has the NXT UK title.
Not a world title.
I know, but the 2 heavyweight titles, he deserves to be up there.
No way.
He's held it for 280 days.
It for a year.
Two reigns, 280 days.
He didn't even have the one for a year.
Gunther's on my top 15.
And Jey Uso beat him. And we kicked Jey out. So you're putting a top 15.
I put him top 15
wrestler, and like one of the guys we kicked out of this match. You got me so frustrated. I can't talk. This madness. We get kicked out Jey Uso because he sucks so bad in his reign, and that's the guy who Gunther lost to and then beat. You're telling me he's top 15?
I stand by it.
Okay. Oh my! I can't even breathe right now. Okay, tell me this: who are you picking? Gunther, Bob Backlund.
Gunther.
Oh my God! What is wrong with you? Gunther or Undertaker?
Undertaker.
Okay, thank you. Gunther or Yokozuna?
Gunther.
Oh my God! Diesel?
Gunther.
Are you telling me Gunther's better than Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho?
Not better than Kurt. Jericho's a...
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Don't even say that!
Kurt's better.
Do not destroy Chris Jericho like that. Lesnar?
No, Lesnar. I have Lesnar up there.
Batista?
I had Gunther higher than Batista.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Edge?
Yeah, he's higher than Edge. Yep. Edge
is your guy!
I had to keep my biases out of it.
What? CM Punk.
A little bit lower, but lower or higher. Gunther's higher.
Then CM Punk.
Yeah, close.
And I hate CM Punk. AJ.
Gunther's higher.
Oh.
I knew it was going to be controversial. I knew.
What is wrong with you?
I knew it was going to be controversial.
Oh. I hope people hear this and just destroy you. As. I can't even think right now. Okay. Put Gunther in the baby section.
All right.
My God. What is wrong with you? Okay. Okay. So all those guys I just said were in my tier B.
Okay.
Okay? So we got to figure out how many spots we got left? 6?
6 spots.
So I got 6 spots. I got 11 guys plus your dumb Gunther pick that we can throw in here. You got anyone else besides those guys that are in that top?
I have Mankind, who is a possibility for the moments. Because I mean, he literally.
I get that, but all his reigns suck.
But that we talked about moments with Kofi and Ziggler. That moment where Bischoff spoils the ending, and it backfires on Bischoff.
True.
Bischoff.
I agree.
That moment changed didn't change the war, but it put it in the favor.
I see what you're saying, but for me, moments are good, but I wouldn't consider them over reign. How good the reigns are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about moments for Kofi and Ziggler,
because they're
but they're tier F guys. That's they're the bottom of the barrel. So the moments are the only thing you remember. And that's kind of what I think of Mankind.
Okay.
Like I couldn't tell you one out of any of his reigns if he had any great matches.
He held the title.
I mean, he had all the Rock. That Rock feud was great, but he'd win it and then he'd lose it in the next match.
He had 3 titles for 36 days total.
Yeah, so none of his reigns were good. I mean, I just can't put him over.
I get that. I had him in my top because of the moment the war changed.
I get that.
I also have. We didn't talk about. We did talk about Bob Backlund. He's up here in my 10.
I think Bob Backlund's got to be in this area just for the quality of reigns.
I also have Pedro Morales and Randy Savage.
I got both them in the next tier.
Okay.
They both had good run. They had over a year-long reigns as at that time WWF champions, but nothing super memorable.
Pedro held it for 1,000 days plus.
Yeah, so I wouldn't put them in over guys like Angle.
But he was also he was the one that the transitional championship was taken off. So he beat Koloff and then held it for 1,000 days. And then Stan Stasiak beat him to get it to Superstar Billy Graham.
Yes.
Because back in them days, you couldn't have a heel beat a heel.
No.
Or a face beat a face.
No, that's illegal. But I don't think they
could go group 3. I'm okay with that.
Area. I would say Backlund's got to be in
okay,
this
I'll put Bob in there.
Just for the length and quality. And he wins it again later. In like the twilight of his career,
when he's super old and wrinkly and white
from Bret Hart. I mean, we had somebody we haven't. That's also something like who they beat. I think should count a little bit too.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like Bob Backlund beat Bret Hart in his prime, and and Bret Hart's a tier 1 guy, a Group A guy, whatever we want to call it. So I'd say that's a pretty good area to.
I got him in there, and I'll put Undertaker in here too.
So that's Bob. Who else do we
Shawn
say?
and Orton.
Undertaker. Shawn and Orton and Undertaker. So that's 4. We need 4 more. So really, I think Lesnar has to be in this one.
Okay.
Just for the amount of reigns and the length of he had that one Universal reign.
Yeah, where he was never on TV.
Don't care. He was champion.
I know. I'm just saying.
So I think he's got to be in it. And then I have the argument of Angle, Jericho. I would say Punk and Edge.
Okay.
Okay, I got those four are my next four guys I would put in to this list.
Kurt's an
I got
interesting one.
I mean, Kurt had some great runs. I mean, he wins in his first year.
True. That should count for something.
And then he goes on and has some of the greatest matches in WWE history.
As champ.
He main evented WrestleMania as champion.
He has one of the greatest WrestleMania matches. Now, he wasn't champ when he did it, but he has the match with Shawn.
Yes. And he had a couple good, like that one reign he has as WWE champion after he beat Brock. That's one of his better reigns he has. So I think he could be on there. Jericho, I mean,
Jericho was the first ever.
He's undisputed.
Yeah, undisputed.
Champ. So it's hard to say he shouldn't be in this top second group. Plus, he reinvents his entire character and has another amazing reign. Later on, 8 years later. I mean, you got to give the guy, that's the same thing with Backlund. These guys are winning titles in their prime and then coming back and doing it again later on. And he main evented WrestleMania with the title.
I can get down with Kurt Angle. I'll put him on the list.
Then you got Edge, Ultimate Opportunist.
One of my favorites.
A lot of world titles. A lot of WWE titles.
He held the world title for...
He was...
Seven times for 405 days.
He could have a lot better reigns if he didn't get hurt.
If he didn't get hurt, the injury does hurt him a little bit.
And then you got CM Punk, who, I'm not a big fan of, but he's got decent amount of world titles. He's got 3 world championship reigns?
He has
2?
I think he's got 2. He's got 3 for 157 days.
And then he had the WWE title for a year.
He does have the Summer of Punk,
which was one of the biggest, the pipe bomb that led to it, and that was one of the biggest attractions at that time. So I don't know.
We have.
I just don't see how you can put Gunther above any of those guys. If we're talking just world champions of WWE,
mm-hmm.
How are we putting Gunther above guys like Angle, Jericho, Edge, and Punk? I just can't. I don't know. That blows my mind. I would put Gunther above Seth Rollins.
I'll let the Gunther one go. We don't have to put him in group 2.
I might compromise and let you put him in group 3. But that still blows my mind that you put him as a top 15.
I think Gunther
world champion.
I may also be projecting his future reigns as well.
That hasn't happened yet. This is 2025.
So
he never wins another world title.
Out of Jericho, Edge.
So who do we got in?
We have Shawn, Orton, Backlund, Undertaker, Lesnar, Kurt. So we have 6 guys.
2 more.
And we have Punk,
Jericho,
and Edge.
Punk and Edge. So I'll let you pick between those 3.
I think
who are you putting in?
We leave out Edge.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Because Edge's WWE title reigns don't live up to the hype.
Yeah, I agree with that. Then I would throw Edge right in. 3. And you can put Gunther in there too. But then let's move back down to group 7. Let's kind of switch it up a little bit. I didn't know you were going to have such a hot take.
You got to have one hot take.
Oh, I mean, I thought my Diesel in Tier B was a hot take. And you're throwing out Gunther. I'm out down here. I barely put Gunther on the list at all. I have at 55. You're throwing him out at 15.
Gunther is a generational talent.
Oh, my God. I don't even know what's happening.
All right, group 7.
Do we have anybody in group 7?
No, it's just group 8.
Okay. So, guys, I think that would fit perfect in group 7 are your Swagger, your Christian.
Yep, 2 I was thinking right off the bat.
Owens.
Okay.
Unless you think Owens is better.
I had Owens Top 50.
He only has the one reign,
Yeah.
and he loses to Goldberg.
Yeah, true.
Okay, you got Owens. What about Big E?
I valued Big E's a little bit better.
He only had the one reign.
Yeah, I had him top 50.
Okay, what about Damian Priest?
Yeah, Priest is probably up there. He has the cash-in moment.
He does have a good cash-in
And
moment
his
at
reign was
WrestleMania.
decent. Like, he had some good matches in there.
Okay,
I
what
would
about
probably-
King Booker?
I had King Booker top 40.
Oh my God! You know he only has one world.
I know he
title
does.
reign. I mean, yeah, he's the 5-time WCW champion.
No, I'm not counting that.
He just has the little King Booker reign.
I know he does. I'd throw out a potential Psycho Sid.
Okay, I can see that. I had him in my D tier, but I also like Psycho Sid a little better than you do, probably. I'm a little older, so.
He also crapped his pants during a match.
Hey, man. Don't go to the crappy the pants. How about you go to the shatters his entire leg into like 60 pieces? How about we talk about that? Who does a big boot off the top? Psycho Sid does. And you know what happens? You shatter your leg. It just imploded.
Now, one guy that could
Made
be
myself
controversial
sick
again because of how many reigns he had is the Big Show.
I can see that. I had Big Show.
He had ECW reigns. He had
but-
World Big Gold reigns. He had WWE reigns.
Well, he's the only one that's ever had the ECW, WWE, and WCW. Think about that.
But none of them.
And he won it as the world title too.
None of them were that good.
No, he didn't have very good reigns. No.
And
he
when
also was like the shortest world champion ever.
And when he was ECW champ, he was super heavy.
Yeah, but he was scary. I liked it.
I could see a Big Show down here.
I can see that. Now, I got a hot take for you. I had this guy in tier E. Tier E. What about a American Nightmare? Cody Rhodes. I almost put him in tier F.
Cody's top 30 for me.
Oh, top 30! Oh my God!
Because he finished the story.
You're such a noob. You're such a recency
I
bias
value
guy.
the build up in the story.
Oh my God, you're blowing my mind. I have a 48.
And he had a great reign during it.
He's not even sniffing Andre the Giant's jockstrap. That's how I got him.
I think he was better than Andre.
I'm not saying he's not better than Andre.
No, I said I think his reign was better than Andre's.
Oh, I just like Andre better, I guess. You know my disdain for Cody Rhodes.
I know it is.
Every time I see him doing his podcast where he's spitting his drink back, stop drinking when they're telling stories, because you always laugh. Why are you drinking coffee, Cody?
I think he's drinking the Wheatley vodka thing.
Whatever he's drinking, every time they say anything, he starts laughing and spitting it back into his cup.
Well, Kevin Owens says funny stuff.
Like, just be prepared or don't drink when Kevin Owens is talking. Every single thing I see, it's like him spitting it back in there.
Cody,
Is that your gimmick?
Cody had the one reign for 378.
Cody.
He had good matches.
Drives me nuts.
He loses it to Cena, which gives him the 17th.
I just don't see this.
He ended Roman.
Yeah, but I don't value Roman like you do, Mr. Number 4.
I feel like putting him in 7's a little harsh for Cody.
Oh,
I could do group 4 or 5 for Cody.
oh my! Yeah, I like how what I did. I was like, I'll give you group 3 instead of group 2, and you're like, oh, 7? Give me 4 or 5.
I don't think group 6 is
God.
valued for Cody either.
Okay. What about Bray Wyatt?
That's a tough one. I would
R.I.P.
I would be okay with you putting him down here.
He did have 2 reigns, but
They weren't great,
no,
unfortunately.
which is sad. He did not deserve
No.
that crap. What about Del Rio?
should we even have Del Rio's the Benoit category? No, I'm just kidding. He's not the Benoit.
He's not that bad. No. Come on.
He's just a notable prick. But he had some reigns, and they were
what, 4?
fine.
3?
He had how many WWE title reigns did he have? He had 2 WWE title reigns for 82 days, and he had 2 world title reigns for 223. So he had a good chunk of his time as champion.
Nothing memorable.
He's also in that tough era where you got Ryback, you got the end of Punk, you got Super Cena.
Yeah,
That's a tough little era of WWE.
What about Goldberg?
Yeah, Goldberg only had that 1 world title run.
Well, he has 2.
Oh, does he have 2?
Well, he has the world title run.
Oh, he has the Universal. I forgot about that.
Time in the Universal.
Yeah, that's right.
He could win again. Give it a. What is it? This is Saturday?
Yeah, he actually has 2 Universal title reigns.
Oh yeah, he lost to Lesnar, didn't he?
He has both colors, red and blue.
Oh, gross. Oh no, he
beats Fiend.
Yeah, he beat Fiend. That's right. Embarrassing.
So we have Swagger, Christian, Owens, and Psycho Sid in Group 7 right now.
Owens, Psycho Sid. So we need 4 more.
Yeah, so I could see a Goldberg, a Big Show, and a Del Rio.
Well, here, let me throw out a couple older guys. Superstar, Billy Ray.
Yeah, that's tough.
He didn't have amazing reign.
No, he held it for 296 days.
I mean, it's a good reign as a heel back then, but it wasn't like he was like carrying the company. Once he lost, he was pretty much done.
Yeah.
And then I also have Sergeant Slaughter.
The Slaughter one's tough because obviously got the controversy with his gimmick and everything. And
yeah, but I mean, it gave him the world title.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So, but he only held it for a couple months until he lost to some dude named Hogan.
Yeah, he held it for 64 days.
So
I think Goldberg and Del Rio are guarantees.
Yeah, I agree, especially with Del Rio. What about Biggie or Priest?
I could be with Priest. Biggie probably Group 6.
All right, put Biggie in Group 6. I got one more I didn't say in my T or E.
Okay.
What about The Miz?
Yeah, Miz is tough.
Well, that last reign was just crap.
Well, yeah, because he just drops right to Bobby.
Because of the Otis thing. The first reign was decent, though. I mean, he did main event at WrestleMania.
He main events at WrestleMania, but it's one of the worst matches in WrestleMania history.
But he wins it.
Because he got concussed.
He didn't even just lose. Like, earlier we said Jericho and Angle.
True.
And they both lost their main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
At least Miz won his. So. So how many spots we got left? 3?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 2 spots in 7.
I think we need to pick one of the old guys.
I would go with Slaughter.
Okay, we'll go Slaughter.
And
then I'd pick Slaughter.
Yeah, Slaughter. I was thinking about Billy Graham, but I'd go Slaughter.
He has a decent reign, though.
Billy, and I give him credit because he was the first, or not the first, but he was like the first like big personality.
Oh yeah, he was like sports entertainer.
Yeah,
before it was sports entertainers.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Did you put Goldberg in?
Goldberg's in it. Yep. We got Swagger, Christian, Kevin Owens, Psycho Sid, Goldberg, Del Rio, Slaughter.
Okay, so then I would say either King Booker.
Okay.
Or Priest. You pick.
I would go.
And then the other one will go in the next tier.
I would go Booker because Priest at least had a couple decent matches in his reign.
Booker had a good feud with Batista.
Yeah, that's tough. I'd probably still lean Booker though.
Changed his whole character and became a king.
True.
Just to win the title, so. Yeah, okay, I'll agree with you. We can go Priest. So then,
wait.
Oh wait, you said Booker.
Yeah, Booker. Okay.
Yeah. No, I have met Booker. I just was
So then
looking at
Priest goes in
That's
group
it.
6.
So Priest is in 6. Big E's in 6.
Yeah.
I put Bray in 6.
Okay. What about Big Show?
And Superstar. So how many is that?
That is 4.
Okay. No, and I missed one in Tier E. Mark Henry.
Yeah, he had the Hall of Pain,
Yeah.
and then he had an ECW reign.
I'd probably put Big Show and Mark Henry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Too. So how many is that? And then you can throw Psycho Sid in there. Too.
No, Sid's in 7.
Oh, I missed that one. Okay. What did we do with Sheik and Andre?
Andre,
Sorry,
we never even listed Andre.
where did we put him?
He's not on any of the groups yet.
But did we kick him out, or is he?
He's got an X next to it. He got kicked out.
And what about Sheik?
Sheik makes it to group 8.
Okay. I couldn't remember. They were in my Tier D. It got me confused.
You said Henry and who else did you say?
Big Show.
I already had Big Show.
Oh, well, I said Sid, but he was.
Oh, okay. So we have one spot left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we have 2 spots left.
Okay. So I think so. What about the Miz? Did you put him?
Oh,
in?
Miz, yeah, Miz.
And Biggie, you put him.
Yeah,
there.
Miz, Biggie's in here. Yep.
Bray Wyatt.
Ray's in there. Yep.
Are you gonna put Cody in this, or you're not gonna put Cody in this?
I'll give you Cody. If you gave me Gunther, I'll give you Cody.
No. Well, okay. I'll say Cody can go up against any of these guys. So we got how many spots left? 1.
Yes, one more spot.
These are the rest of the guys in Tier D. I have JBL, RVD, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Dean Ambrose, Drew McIntyre.
I'd take Cody's reign over all those guys.
Okay, but well, I'm saying that out of those guys, are you gonna put in that group?
Probably RVD.
But he was double champ.
He was double champ.
I mean, that's
that lasted
something,
like
right?
a month
Oh,
because he gets busted for weed.
okay. He likes the weed.
I know he likes to stay off the weed.
But is that better than Rey Mysterio?
Ray had the magical moment at WrestleMania. Doesn't have an amazing reign with it. Then goes and win. I think doesn't he get it a second time? Yeah, he has a second world title reign.
Yeah.
And then he obviously
he beats Saga.
Then he has the whole that's when he's rivaling with Kane, right?
That's when Kane thinks that he took out the Undertaker.
Yeah. So then he has the
was-
WWE Championship where he wins it at the beginning of Raw, loses at the end of Raw to Cena.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you RVD.
Yeah, I think RVD makes the most sense.
So he can go in 6.
He could have been like a top 4 group if he didn't get busted.
Well, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm not knocking him for it. I'm just saying that it knocks him.
Rest in peace, Sabu.
Now we got Group 5. Nobody's in Group 5 yet.
Okay. Well, do you want to put all those guys in there, or you got anybody low on your list? So we have
I think we've said everybody. We said Matt Hardy, right? Yeah, Matt Hardy's in Group 8.
Yeah.
We never marked John Morrison.
I thought we kicked him out.
No, he doesn't have an X next to it. He was in contention, but he's not in any of these groups.
Ah, crap.
Interesting.
He's probably gotta go in group 7 or 8. They're gonna have to move somebody up and around.
Yeah, so he's probably got to go 7. I wouldn't put him 8.
That's fine.
So who do we take out? You want to take out Booker since we had some controversy with Booker?
Yeah, whoever our last one.
So we'll
Booker
switch
can
that.
go up to. Booker can go up. You're
So
moving up, King.
who do we take out of 6 then?
Probably RVD, right?
Okay,
He was the last one.
he was the last one.
So he can go over to. So put him over in 5.
Okay. King, Booker.
Now double check and make sure we don't have any other guys like that. Because you're writing this all down. I just have my paper, so I can't see who's where and what. So
I think that's the only mistake, or the only left out.
we don't make mistakes.
We talked about JBL, but we haven't ranked him yet.
No, yeah, he's not gone yet.
Yeah, I think we're good for now.
Okay. Okay. So now we're in tier. I keep saying tier because of my
That's
tiers.
fine. You can.
We're in group. We're in group 5,
Yeah,
right?
group 5. Yep. Which is probably where JBL goes.
Okay, I was gonna say because we got JBL. So you want to put JBL, Sheamus, Ray, Dean, and Drew all in there, or you got anybody else?
I'll put JBL and Sheamus in there.
Okay. Is there
Dean
anybody else
probably.
that's low on your list?
Dean. What about Diesel?
Why had Diesel high? I don't.
Diesel had one
He
reign
had a
for.
whole year
He had
reign.
one for 358. Dean has his reign for one for 83.
I mean, I gotta put Diesel over.
Yeah, Diesel probably goes to group 4. What about? I'll put Ray in there.
That's fine.
So we got RVD, JBL, Sheamus, and Ray. McIntyre has
We
2
got
reigns for
McIntyre.
298. He obviously had the pandemic reign where he was carrying the company.
Yeah.
And then he had the win at WrestleMania that gets cashed in on.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't put him much higher. What
Nah,
about Bobby Lashley
Bobby's probably in that same tier.
or an Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, I didn't like Warriors' reigns.
He only had one, right?
Yes, he only won 293.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put
I mean, it's a
Drew.
decent reign, but it wasn't anything memorable. For what it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be a passing of the guard from Hogan, and it turned out to be nothing. So
Okay,
I can see both those guys being in
yeah,
there.
I agree. So that's 6.
So did you put Dean in?
Oh no, I didn't put Dean in.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just
No, I
asking.
agree with that. He only had 80 something days.
And then we also have Kane,
Ew.
who had the 1 day WWE title reign, but
Yeah,
had a decent world
that
title
hurts him a
reign.
little bit, but the world titles build him up back up a little bit.
So we also have a Ric Flair who had the 2 WWE title reigns,
Only got one more
but
spot.
nothing crazy.
I think.
Did you put Bobby in?
Oh no, Bobby fills that spot then.
You put the Ultimate Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors in. Yep.
Okay, read it to me again.
So you got RVD, JBL, Sheamus,
Yep.
Rey Mysterio,
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre,
Okay.
Ultimate Warrior,
Okay.
Dean Ambrose. And then if we put Bobby or Flair or
Yeah,
Kane.
I would probably put Kane in there
Okay.
because Bobby had some decent reigns
He was also
once he came
pandemic era,
back.
Thunderdome era,
Yeah, I get that, but
and he had the ECW reign.
yeah, that used to never reign before. I think that helps
All
a
right,
little
so put
bit.
Kane in there. So now we're up to group 4.
So we probably need to put Flair and Lashley and Ambrose.
Ambrose already in 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lashley and Flair,
All right.
and then I'd probably put Cody here.
I agree with that. I can go with that.
So then so we've got, so if that's 1, 2, 3,
This
so
is
we
probably where
have,
Diesel goes.
8 spots in number 3,
No, we have
right?
6 spots. Edge and Gunther already there.
Who's? Oh, that's right. I forgot. So we have 6 spots over there, and we have 5 spots over here. So we have 11 guys left. So let's figure out who the 11 guys are,
It
and then we can figure out
is
which group.
uh, Pedro Morales,
Okay.
Randy Savage,
Okay.
Mankind,
Okay.
Batista,
Okay.
Eddie Guerrero,
Okay.
Seth Rollins,
Okay.
AJ,
Okay.
Daniel Bryan,
Okay.
Jeff Hardy,
Okay.
Yoko, and Diesel.
And Diesel.
Is that 11?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everybody.
Yep, that is. That's a tough one. To have Yoko and Diesel in my tier B.
Yoko had a dominant run, but it was a short dominant run.
He held the title for a decent amount of time.
He holds his titles for 280 days total.
He has a mania.
He has a mania.
Ooh, excuse me. Well, he has 2. He has 9 and 10.
Mm.
He loses at all of them, but I mean, technically he wins at 9 and then loses. But
I think Jeff Hardy needs to go in Group 4.
you don't think he's a Group 3 guy?
I don't think he's a Group 3 guy. There's too many other people that need to be Group 3 than Jeff.
I agree, probably.
I would
You got some
also,
hard ones.
as much as I hate to admit it, I would also think that Eddie is Group 4.
That's what I was going to say. You got Eddie, who just has the 1 reign.
Yeah. As magical as it was.
You got Daniel Bryan, who got hurt every time he had a reign. Besides this one with he loses to Kofi.
Yeah, that the Planet champion guy. Whatever.
But he had a huge moment at
He had the WrestleMania 30.
WrestleMania 30, but
I think Batista needs to be Group 3.
yeah, I agree with that. Batista.
And Seth.
You want Seth in Group 3?
I think Seth
I
needs,
agree with that too, probably.
needs to be.
What about AJ?
Probably which is crazy to say considering he's a TNA guy, or at least he was a TNA guy. He probably needs to be Group 3 as well.
I'd say so. So how many is left in that one?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spots taken up.
And we have how many in the other one left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spots in each taken up.
So we got six guys left. So we got Pedro, Macho Man, Mankind.
I could see Mankind in
Diesel.
4.
Yoko, Diesel, and who else?
Hold on.
Did you put Cody in there?
Yeah, Cody's in Group 4. So we have 6 guys left. We have 1, 2, 3.
We're supposed to have 6 guys left. I only counted 5 though, so I don't know who's the last one.
4, 5. Who did I say?
Because you put Seth down.
Yeah, I put Seth there. So I got Edge, Gunther, Batista, Seth, AJ in Group 3. I'm going to put Mankind in Group 4.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We got to decide where Diesel and Yoko go.
I mean, I got him in my second. I'd say put Diesel 4, Yoko 3.
Okay.
I went Yoko a little higher. He went invented 2 WrestleManias. I mean, that's pretty good, I think.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got one more spot in Group 4. And we still have Pedro and Randy.
We got Pedro, Macho Man, and Mankind. You did Mankind. Did you do Dana Bryan?
I did. Okay, so Daniel's the 3rd. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I didn't put it down.
Left. So there's 1 spot in 4
And 2 and yep, 1 spot in 4, 2 and 3.
So basically, we got to decide between Pedro, Macho, and Daniel who's going in 4.
Yeah.
Well, Macho probably Pedro.
1,000 days.
A long reign, but Macho had a pretty impactful reign. If we're just going on reigns, it's probably Pedro, Macho, and Daniel is going in 4. His reigns were
I could be okay with that.
amazing. But his moment was probably bigger than
Yeah.
at least Pedro's. I mean, Macho had a pretty big moment at WrestleMania 4. I think we got to go Pedro, Macho, and 3. Bryan, and just too many injuries.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
If he would have had a good reign after that WrestleMania 30, I think I'd have a different perspective on his World Championship status. Because not a lot of people remember WWE one.
All right, so that is all the groups 1 through 8 ranked or grouped up. 8 people each.
Awesome.
So the recap in Group 8, We have the Iron Sheik, Buddy Rogers, Great Khali, Jey Uso, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, and Dolph Ziggler. In Group 7,
Okay.
we have Jack Swagger, Christian, Kevin Owens, Psycho Sid, Goldberg, Alberto Del Rio, Sergeant Slaughter, and John Morrison.
Okay.
In Group 6, we have Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt, Superstar Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, Miz, and King Booker.
Yep.
In Group 5, we have RVD, JBL, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Ultimate Warrior, Dean Ambrose, and Kane. And then
Okay.
for the top seeds, Group 4, we have Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Jeff Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Mankind, Diesel, and Danny Bryan.
Okay.
Group 3 is Edge, Gunther, Batista, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Yokozuna, Pedro Morales, Randy Savage. Group 2 is Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Bob Backlund, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Punk, and Jericho.
Okay. I like
And
that.
then the top seeds, Group 1, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, who are all guaranteed to be number 1 seeds, Roman Reigns, Stone Cold, Rock, Bret Hart, and the Game Triple H. That is your groups 1 through 8.
Okay. I like it. That's pretty good. I like the way that turned out.
Yeah, I
So
feel
now
like
next time.
there's.
Oh,
I was just gonna say I feel like there's everybody's probably where they should be.
yeah, I think more or less. I think
You could
some of us are a
haggle
little
here and
high,
there,
but-
argue here and there.
Yeah. Now it's going to be hard to. Now we got to basically split the groups.
Yeah.
Pick the seeds, and then we'll have to make the matchups.
Yeah, are we doing
So,
1 versus bottom seed? Or are we doing how we doing the bracket?
so basically, the idea I think we're gonna do next time is the first thing we're gonna do is each group we're gonna take say the first group, who are the 1 seeds, who are the 2 seeds. Then the next group, 3 and 4,
okay.
5, 6, and so on and so on. Then out of the top 4, or out of the each 4 little section, we're gonna rank them in there, and that's how they're gonna get placed on the bracket.
So then it would be let's say Cena gets overall seed number 1.
Yes.
Does he fight overall bottom 16? Or how do we do it when we get into the bracket?
I think to make it easier for us, so we don't get confused, well, I'll just preview it with Group 1. So you got Cena, Hogan, Sammartino, and let's say, just for argument's sake, Roman Reigns.
Okay.
That's your 1 seed. So let's just say it's Cena, Hogan, Sammartino, Reigns. That's 1 through 4.
Mhm.
Those are all 1 seeds. Your 2 seeds would be
Austin, Rock, Hart, Triple H.
Yeah, okay. So then, where Cena is on the bracket, Austin will be. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Where Hogan is,
So
Rock
it's like
will be,
NCAA
where
tournament?
pretty much. Where Sammartino is, Hart will be. Where Reigns is, Triple H.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then so on through each 4s. So like when we get down to Group 8 and it's the 16s, whoever the top 16 is will probably go with the top number 1 seed. Does that make sense?
Okay.
That way it's not confusing.
Yeah.
Because if we did it backwards, then it's going to get confusing, and then we're going to try to build this bracket weird. And I think it should just go, this section of the bracket's the top guys, like the 1s of each 4s.
Mhm.
Then the 2s of each 4s, 3s of each 4s, 4s of each 4s. And then matchups are going to be interesting too. So then we can somehow have some crazy upsets
Mhm.
if a matchup just happens to work out that way. So that top group's going to be your best guys in each 4s. So that's going to be technically your hardest group, probably.
Mhm.
and then the fours are the fours. Now that could work out for some people, and that could be a hindrance. So Cena's always going to go against the best guy out of the fours.
Okay.
But he's also the best guy. So you know what I'm saying? So it kind of evens itself out. Because if he's going against the worst guy, then what's the point? At least if he's going for the best, if he is the best, then at least it kind of works out that way, I think.
Okay. Well, that was quite the interesting first episode, I'll say that. A lot of crazy things said, some wild statements, some wild claims being made, but in the end, I do think that we got the right 64 in this bracket. So, do you have any final thoughts on what happened in that episode?
Yeah, I mean, I really liked it. I thought everything turned out good. I think we got the right guys in there. About killed me with that Gunther placement you had, but we'll see where he ends up in the bracket. But
I think he's got a good shot.
I'm used to your crazy takes by now,
Yeah.
so didn't hurt me too bad. But man, I really liked how everything went, and I'm really excited for the next episode we're gonna put out for this.
Yeah, I liked it too. I'm excited as well, and I hope you guys enjoyed it wherever you're listening on Spotify, on Apple Music, on whatever platform you listen to it. Make sure to leave a like, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
That's right. Welcome back to episode number 2 of the Brothers of Wrestling podcast with your host Logan and
Aiden.
that's right. We are
We're
back.
here.
And we are here to discuss the second part of our 3-episode series trying to determine the greatest world champion in WWE history. In the first episode, we decided the 64. We whittled it down from 74 all the way to 64, got rid of 10 scrubs, and now we're ready to decide the seeding for the bracket. So that's what this second episode is going to be.
Awesome. I'm excited. I have my little hand drawn bracket right here. We're gonna fill this sucker out, and we're gonna figure out some of these awesome matchups I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to it as well. So how do you want to begin? Do you want to start with the bottom of the seeds? Or do you want to start with the top?
I think we might as well start with the 1 seeds.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. We already said in the last episode that 3 of the top seeds were already pretty much guaranteed.
So how about we start with you reading off our groupings?
All right.
A little recap.
So to recap what we did from last episode, group number 1 includes John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, Roman Reigns, Stone Cold, The Rock, Bret Hart, and Triple H. So we have grouped them into 8 wrestlers per group. Group 2,
Okay.
Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Bob Backlund, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, CM Punk, and Chris Jericho. Group 3 is Edge, Gunther, Batista, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Yokozuna, Pedro Morales, and Macho Man Randy Savage. Group 4 is Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Jeff Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Mankind, Diesel, and Daniel Bryan. And then the bottom half of the seeds, Group 5 starts with RVD, JBL, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Ultimate Warrior, Dean Ambrose, and Kane. Group 6 is Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt, Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, The Miz, and King Booker. Group 7 is Jack Swagger, Christian, Kevin Owens, Psycho Sid, Goldberg, Alberto Del Rio, Sergeant Slaughter, and John Morrison. And the final group is Group 8, which includes Iron Sheik, Buddy Rogers, Great Khali, Jey Uso, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and unfortunately, Kofi Kingston.
Well, poor Kofi. Okay, well, I like it. Yeah, so let's start with number. So let's basically go over what we talked about at the end of the last show.
All right, so basically at the end we were just deciding how to create the second bracket, or to create the bracket in the first place.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to take each group, we're going to take a top 4 and a bottom 4 out of each 8 pairing, and then the top one. So group 1 will be the 1 to 2 seeds, and so on and so forth. Then we're going to break them into 4s. Your top 4, like say in Group A, is going to be your 1 seeds. Your bottom 4 is going to be the 2 seeds, and then that keeps going for each grouping. And then to fill out the brackets, we're going to have each region. So whoever's the number one overall seed, every number one of the twos, the threes, the fours, they're going to go into that side of the bracket, and that's how we're going to kind of split it up that way.
I like that. Sounds pretty simple. Just splitting it into 4 people in each group.
Yeah, try to make it a little easier to focus.
So to begin, if you want to start with the first group and the top seeds, I think we have to. It's only obvious we have to start with who the overall number 1 seed of this tournament is.
Yeah, so overall number 1 seed, out of those 8 guys, I think we have to go with the guy who is the current WWE champion and is the all-time leader in reigns, unofficially, of course, WWE official, I would say.
Yeah.
With 17, and that is John Cena.
I agree with that. I had him in my number 1 ranking when I was ranking him to start. So I would say that John Cena, overall wise, is the number 1 seed.
Okay, so let's put Cena number 1 overall. So now he's going to be in the hustle, loyalty, respect bracket. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Okay, so now we need to figure out the 3 other 1 seeds. I would say if we're gonna do it in terms of selling tickets and money, drawing money, which if you're talking to a wrestler, that's what they base being the guy is.
Yeah, true.
Is
Cody always
money.
talks about that.
It's always about drawing money. And so I would say if we're going to do anybody, as a 1 seed, the second overall 1 seed, I think should be Hulk Hogan.
I agree with you. I think Hogan and then eventually Bruno are 3 that are pretty much locked in. Like there's really no argument. As much as we don't like Hogan as a person, you can't deny his impact on the business and his championship reigns, and he's Hogan. He's the champion. So
Yes.
him and Bruno are locked in. There's really no argument for that.
Yes, I'm not saying that Hogan's going to make it for her based just on how I feel about him, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. So then we'll say Bruno's going to the 3 seed there. Write that down real quick.
And that was really never in doubt. It was really just this 4th 1 seed.
Yeah, this 4th 1 seed's going to be a little bit tricky. We got a lot of big names there.
I could go for any of them.
Yeah, I've always been inclined to be a Stone Cold guy myself, but it's hard to really separate Stone Cold and The Rock from each other.
Yeah, because they were so intertwined in their runs.
That's my problem with them.
Their initial runs, at least.
So I'm kind of on the fence about who I want. Do we just keep them together as 2s?
Well,
and we throw
was Roman Reigns' championship, his tribal chief reign, was that longer than Stone Cold's run as top face? Because his was 4 years. How long was Austin at the top?
It's hard to say. You get Stone Cold had that 96 to pretty much 2001.
Okay, so a little longer
run. But to be fair to Roman, he was doing stuff starting in 2015.
True, he had the championship runs that were big dog runs.
I think to keep it simple, for us at least, I'm not super in the recency bias category like you are, but I feel like Roman makes the most sense for our bracket.
I do too. I had him as my number 4 when I was ranking them, so I already had, in my mind, I guess, assumed he was going to be a number 1 seed.
Yeah, I think it just makes the most sense for what we're trying to accomplish here. So then let's say So who do you want to be the number 1 2 seed? Do you want to be Stone Cold or The Rock?
It probably should be Stone Cold.
He was the top draw.
Yeah.
So
As
that
much
makes
as
sense
Rock
to me.
is heralded in the Attitude Era, I think Austin was a slightly bigger star.
Yeah. So then we'll put Rock down. The Rock's going in the Hulkamania bracket.
That's pretty tough.
Then we've got. So who do we got left?
Bret Hart and Triple H.
Bret Hart and Triple H. Now Bret Hart was the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Yeah, with a nickname like that, I mean, it's hard to not have you above Triple H. But Triple H had the reign of terror. Plus, he had obviously other reigns. It could be, I guess you could consider Triple H over Bret Hart if you think that Triple H had such a long career spanning the late 90s, dominated the 2000s, and then ended in mid 2010s. But really that late 90s to early to mid 2000s, that's where he was cooking. That's where he was the reign of terror. That's where he was the dominating with Stephanie and Vince and all that kind of stuff, and he was having decent matches, and he was on top of the company. He was main eventing WrestleManias. He beat Jericho for the undisputed title. He was going crazy. But then Bret Hart was the face. He was the new generation, him and Shawn. And I mean, how can you really? It's Bret Hart at the end of the day. So I don't know. It's tough. So I don't think you can really put Bret Hart or Triple H over Bret Hart. I think Bret Hart has to go over him.
Yes, I don't know. I just think Triple H, if we're talking championships.
I know the length of the reigns, the amount of reigns he has, but it's Bret Hart at the end of the day.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So we'll put Bret. I'll put Hart in the living legend category. And HHH, Papa H.
Liv's gonna like that I went to bat for Bret Hart, that's for sure.
He's going to the bloodline.
Oh, the blood
Side of the bracket.
All right, so we start group number 2, which is Shawn, Randy, Bob, Undertaker, Brock, Kurt, CM Punk, and Jericho. I think obvious ones, Bob has to be a 3 seed. I don't know if he's the overall top 3 seed, but
he had some crazy long reigns, that's for sure.
I think Shawn.
But that's a different era.
Yeah, that is a different era. Depends on how we evaluate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shawn needs to be a 3 seed.
I agree with that. I like him as a 3.
I think Orton needs to be a 3 seed.
Yeah, he's right up there with guys like Cena and Triple H.
With the reigns. And then that 4th 3 seed is a little tricky.
Who we got left after that?
Undertaker, Brock, Kurt, Punk, and Jericho. I think Jericho, Punk, and Kurt are all 4 seeds.
Yeah, I agree with that. So
it's between Brock and Undertaker.
And that's a hard one for me because I love the Undertaker. Undertaker is Mount Rushmore for me. But if we're talking world title reigns,
he didn't have many, and
he just wasn't. He had decent amount, but none of them were anything.
Yeah, he had a couple runs with the big gold belt that were decent, but
nothing was amazing. And Brock, I mean, yeah, I know you always give him crap for not being there, but those reigns still count.
And when he was there, they were good enough matches, except for I know people hate on his rivalry with Roman Reigns, how it never ended and stuff, but
yeah, but I mean, let's be fair to Brock. He built up Roman Reigns. I know Roman Reigns took it to a whole new level when he went heel.
True. I mean, does the Roman heel turn even work if Brock doesn't do his thing with him as big dog?
So,
it's
one of those things.
I lean Brock for a 3 seed.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put him in there. So now we got our 3 seeds. Okay, so who do we? But we have to.
Yeah, we have to decide who goes number 1 in the 3 seeds.
I'm partial myself to a good HBK. I think.
Okay,
in terms of just legendary status and
I was
what his world titles meant.
gonna lean Randy,
I can see that,
but
but
I don't hate the Shawn pick.
I mean, Randy has a lot of title reigns, but I feel like a lot of them aren't really that memorable.
True, true. He had
You know
that
what I'm
flip flop with
saying?
Cena back in like 08, 09.
He had that great heel run in 08, 09, and that was a great reign.
Mm-hmm.
He had that first, but his first reign was horrible. It was a good moment,
Yeah, but then he
but
just, I
it
mean, doesn't
wasn't.
he drop it to
He
Triple
lost it in
H?
a month. Yeah, he lost in a month. I mean, most of his title losses are to Triple H.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
I
I
would
could see
say,
Shawn being an overall number 3.
I mean, one of Shawn's reigns ends with the Austin Air beginning.
True,
I
that
mean,
is true.
I mean, Shawn as champion started DX.
True.
He kind of led the Attitude Era into the booming period.
Yeah.
I think he deserves
Because
to be that top
right
three
when
seed.
he goes out for his back, that's when Stone Cold
That's when
Rock,
everything starts
yeah,
really hitting hard. But then I'll give you
Randy,
I'll definitely give you Orton
yeah.
at 3.
All right, so then we got Bob and Brock.
I think just in terms of longevity, I would give it to Bob.
Yeah,
This
you got
would
to
be
put
the
some respect on
3.
the elders.
I mean, different era, but I mean those
Yeah,
reigns still mattered,
it's
and he
hard.
carried. Once Bruno was done, he carried that company. So
It's so hard. It's just like any other sport, like with football or basketball or baseball. It's so hard to compare eras.
exactly, yeah. I mean, you're looking. I mean, and especially with these top seeds, we're combing this with a fine tooth
Yeah,
comb.
yeah.
Like, would most people probably put Brock over him? Probably, but
That's just because they're more familiar with Brock.
I mean, Brock's just a more recent guy,
Yeah.
so it's going to be hard to
And all
get
these guys are
people
Hall of
to.
Famers anyway, so
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, and that's the thing with these, especially with this top tier stuff. It's really hard to. You're really trying to differentiate uh, what you
I
got
mean,
here.
there's really not a non-Hall of Famer in any of these groups until you get maybe to Bobby. Is Bobby Lashley a Hall of Famer? That's where you get like a argument.
Yeah, I
Everybody
can
else
see
here is a Hall
that.
of Famer.
So yeah, I agree. I agree. What's this? This is. Sorry, I'm trying to finish scratching this bracket out.
So with the 3 seeds being finished, I think that means obviously Undertaker's the overall number 4. Since
Yeah, it
we
would
were,
be him being the closest.
yeah,
So
since we were.
Taker goes on at 4.
But then we got to decide between
Okay.
Kurt, Punk, and Jericho who goes second. Kurt won the title his rookie year.
Yeah, this would be a really easy one for me if like we were considering their whole careers.
Yeah, because TNA
Because
Kurt's
by
different.
far Kurt has yeah, Prime Angle
TNA Kurt is a
is a
group 1,
monster. Oh, by far. He dominated.
but it's just WWE. So,
But to be fair to Kurt, he still
yeah,
dominated
true. He had
WWE.
some good reigns with a bunch of different titles.
But then you got the first ever undisputed
True.
champion,
Yeah, how can you? I mean, if we're talking world
and
champions, he held both at the same time.
then you've got Punk with that pipe bomb.
That catapulted him,
Excuse me. Catapulted himself into the main event,
skyrocket.
won the title,
Left.
and now coming back, yeah, he hasn't won it, but he
He's
had a nice ECW
he's
run.
prime. He's prime to win it.
But if we're being honest, I think it's between Angle and Jericho.
I agree.
I'd have Punk as the 4.
I would choose Jericho over Angle simply for the undisputed championship reign. First ever, held both at the same time, beat Rock and Austin the same night.
Yeah, I don't know.
He did lose to Triple
You know
H
that
though.
was you know that was supposed to be Angle, right?
Oh, see, here's the history.
That was the Kurt Angle says that he was supposed to win it, and then they eventually decided that it would mean more if Jericho won it.
I think Kurt's told. I've heard him tell that story before.
Yeah, so they decided to go with Jericho to pull out the big upset.
It was
So
a pretty
think
big
about how
upset.
that would have changed Angle would have actually done it. So it definitely would have been interesting.
I think it still would have worked, but I mean, Jericho. Nobody believed Jericho was a viable threat back then, anyway.
No, he was main event, but he wasn't like world title main event.
Nobody thought he was going to be Austin and The Rock in the same night.
Yeah. So
my vote's for Jericho.
Okay. I'll give you Jericho.
Okay.
So we got
Undertaker.
So this is 4. We got Taker. We've got Jericho.
And then Kurt. And then Punk.
Punk.
All right.
Angle. Okay.
Now we get to group 3.
Group 3.
So the 5s and the 6s.
So give me the names in group 3.
You've got Edge, Gunther, Batista, Seth, AJ, Yoko, Pedro Morales, and Macho.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm telling
Batista.
you Gunther's going down.
Oh, okay.
Gunther's going down.
I'll let it. I'm not going to fight it.
I'm just telling you.
So you think he's bottom tier 5?
Seeds. No, this is 5 and 6, right?
Or I mean, bottom tier 6 is what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he's a 6 seed.
Okay.
We can decide once we see who's in the 16 where he goes, but
all right, I'll give it to you. He's a 6 seed.
Okay. Now my first thought, right off the bat, when you read me those names, 2 guys stuck out to me.
Okay.
Macho
and Yoko.
No.
Oh, you were so pushing
And
Yoko
Rollins.
during the first episode. So.
I like Yoko. I can see Yoko pulling an upset here. Let's just see what happens. But the 2 guys that jump out to me as 5 seeds right off the bat: Rollins, Macho.
Interesting. Okay, I can definitely get down with Macho being a 5.
Macho has 2 WrestleMania World Championship wins.
Yes.
You know, Rollins has the heist of the century.
He has the heist. That already puts him up.
He defeated Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
The heist of the century is highly regarded as the greatest cash-in of all time.
Which, yeah, by far it is. So those 2 names stuck out. I know Pedro was.
He's got the one reign for 1,000.
It's got a 1,000-day reign, but I mean, no one was really caring about WWE.
Yeah, they were in the down period when he was champ.
I mean, that was in that Bruno era.
Because he drops it.
Everyone liked Bruno.
He wins it off of Ivan Koloff, then drops it to Stan Stasiak to get it to Superstar Billy Graham.
Exactly. I bet most people listening to this probably don't even know what that means.
That's true.
So, I would say Pedro moved down.
Okay.
6 seed.
I agree.
We'll keep Macho and Rollins in the 5s.
Yep, I'm cool with that.
Now give me the last 4.
Edge, Batista, AJ, Yoko.
And who else? There's one more.
1, 2. No, that's 4.
You just said Edge, Batista, and Yoko.
AJ.
Oh, I missed AJ.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Gotcha. I missed the AJ. Okay, well.
It might sound a little crazy, but I might pull for AJ.
AJ, I mean, he built SmackDown.
Yeah, that era when they moved to Fox, they did the brand split.
He had about a 3-year period where he was the guy.
Or maybe they weren't on Fox. I don't remember what they were, but
it's hard for me to say Edge because he had so many injuries.
He had so many just like whatever reigns. And I love Edge.
I know. I do too. I love Edge. I love a good Edge.
When I think of
cash-ins were classic.
When I think of the big gold belt, I think of Edge, really. Just because that's when we were coming up watching wrestling. That's who was champ.
He carried that SmackDown brand there. And just those injuries just cost him so much time.
But I might pull for AJ because he has a reign over like 250 days. He had the great match with Cena. Yeah. He was the person who Cena beat to get 16.
Yeah.
But then you got a guy like Batista.
I'm almost feeling... I mean, Batista had the great WrestleMania 21. Mm-hmm. But he really didn't have anything else.
He had the 23 with Undertaker, but he loses that.
He loses. I mean, great match. Well, one of my favorite matches, I think. A match that's completely underrated. Go back and watch that match, and you can't tell me that if Shawn and Cena don't steal that show, that match isn't the best match on the card. but I mean, I love that match.
Yeah, but
But
Batista kind of gets
I'm
hurt
almost
by.
going Yoko over. I'm almost going AJ Yoko. You almost got me talking to going AJ Yoko here. Like that's like the total opposite of what I thought going into this.
Okay, AJ Yoko.
Because Yoko goes into two WrestleMania. He goes into one WrestleMania. He's not champ, and he wins it off of the Royal Rumble win. And then the next year he goes in. He beats the first guy, but then loses to Bret Hart.
Yeah, that's
I mean that's almost a year-long reign.
You can't.
I mean, the first reign didn't last long, but
That's
he pretty much those two WrestleManias is all about Yoko.
yeah, that's a tough argument to go against.
And yeah, Batista's got the great moment at 21. But really, other than that, his WrestleManias, he goes into 26 as champ. And it's not really all about the WrestleManias, but I mean, he gets hurt, which ends his first reign, which was his best reign by far.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has a couple good ones. The one leading into the Undertaker match is good. When he beats Khali, that's a good one. But he really never really gets that. He never really has that big moment after 21.
Yeah.
That was kind of like his skyrocket,
And then any of his
kind of passed him by.
Any of his spinner belt reigns are not anything to talk about.
I mean, those were just like he got one and he got injured.
Yeah.
Again. So,
And then he quits.
And then he quits. And cries.
So I think Batista's a 60.
Triple H. Yeah, I'm going AJ Yoko, I think.
Okay, I'm
so
up.
Who's in our top fives?
We've got
then?
Seth, AJ, Yoko, and Macho.
Okay, I honestly, I would probably go Macho, Seth, AJ Yoko.
Macho, Seth, AJ, Yoko.
Unless you want to switch Seth and Macho. But I kind of like
Can I really put Seth over Macho?
I like Macho ahead of him just because he has two big WrestleMania wins.
Seth.
One reign's over a year.
Yeah, he built the new world title, though. That title wouldn't be anything if Seth didn't have it first.
Yeah, but I mean, is it really anything? Let's be honest. Who's the champion right now?
It's Gunther.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I would like to think that the new world title means something.
I mean, when I think of world titles and when I think about world champions in WWE right now, I'm thinking Cena.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking about Gunther.
Well, that's just because you disrespect Gunther.
I just don't think he's
the ring. He's
worthy of where you're putting him.
He's literally the ring general.
He's not ready to be up there where you're trying to throw him. So I would go Macho Seth, but you maybe can talk me out of it. But I'm definitely going AJ and then Yoko for the 3 and 4.
Yeah.
So we got AJ.
I think I agree with you. I think I go Macho and then Seth.
And Yoko. Where are you, Yoko? Okay, so Macho. Going in the Hustle, Loyalty, Respect bracket. And the Kingslayer's going into the Hulkamania bracket.
He's the architect.
Kingslayer.
All right. Group number 4 includes Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley.
Hold on. We didn't do the 6s.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
You're jumping the gun on me.
That's my bad.
We got to put them together.
So we've got.
Well, I would say Gunther's my low 6.
I know you would.
Just because.
I'd put him over Pedro.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of see that, but the length of reign.
What?
Sorry, the length of the reign.
So who's number 1 in the 6? Is it Edge?
Well, who are we fighting?
It's Edge, Gunther.
Yeah, I would put Edge over Batista.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'd put Edge and Batista.
I'd go Edge, Batista, Gunther, Pedro.
But that length, man. The length of that
is
reign.
long.
It's just it matters.
I'm not going to fight you.
Why can't I spell Batista?
I don't know.
Batista.
I'll give you Pedro over Gunther.
That's what I thought. I like how this third tier is like our old man bracket. It's got Bruno, Backlund, Pedro,
That's just how it shook out.
Gunther.
All right, now on to Group 4, which includes...
Well, hold on. We need to figure out how to spell Batista.
It's Batista.
Ista. Why does that not look right to me? I thought I had.
Batista.
I don't know.
I think that's right.
Sorry, Batista. I'm sorry if you're listening.
Well, I mean, his real name has a U in it, but they cut that out.
That's throwing me off, man. It just looks weird for some reason.
All right, enough spelling.
Jesus.
Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Jeff Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Mankind, Diesel, and D-Bry.
Oh, this is
this is a tough one. This is for the 7 and the 8s.
These are so many good. These are gonna be some upsets.
Ric Flair's a weird one because we're not taking into account his WCW stuff. So technically, he's only a 2-time champ.
Oh. Yeah, but he did win the first ever.
He won the Rumble for the title.
That's pretty good.
That is a big accomplishment. I already know you're going to put Cody in an 8 seed.
Probably. Depends on who I like. I'm not going to be disrespectful to Cody, but if he walks like an old man one more time, I'm going to lose.
That's just how he walks.
Yeah, come on now. That's not.
I think.
Stop it.
A lot of this group is so weird because it's a lot of guys who have one reign. And
okay, well let's say that. Let's go. Let's just see what the reign number is. So name me a guy. I'll tell you the reign.
Well, I have the list right here.
I've got the list in my head.
All right, so we got Bobby Lashley.
I don't know that
one. Bobby has 2.
Too much recency. He's got 3.
Who does he have 3?
He
has the ECW. He has the ECW.
And the ECW. Oh, see, I didn't know it, and I still knew it more than
I forgot.
you got the list.
I forgot about. I was only looking at WWE. I forgot about ECW. Who cares about ECW?
Here we go.
So he's got 3. Cody has the 1. Eddie's got the 1.
Yes.
Mankind's got 3, but they're all kind of whatever.
They're all short.
Yeah. Diesel's got the 1, but it's a year. You were really pushing for that last episode.
I do love a good Diesel.
Daniel Bryan's got how many? He's got like 4 or 5 something total, but they're all
got like 2.
No, well, I'm talking world titles too.
He's got like 2.
Daniel's got 1 world title reign.
Oh, I forgot that. Oh, okay.
And he's got 4 WWE title reigns.
He lost to Sheamus.
Yeah, 12 seconds.
How many were WWE?
He's got 4 WWE title reigns.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of forgetting the whole Orton thing he did before he won them.
And he had the Savior of the Planet thing.
That's right. He has more than I thought.
Yeah.
You don't really think about that.
And then Jeff has a couple. Jeff's got 1 WWE, which is pretty epic.
3, doesn't he?
And then he's got a couple worlds. He's got 2 world titles.
Yeah, he's got 3.
But his reigns are whatever as well. This is a big whatever group.
That Armageddon is pretty memorable.
Yeah, I know. I see that clip on Twitter a bunch of times.
I mean,
it gets passed around like every 3 months or something.
I kind of feel like we've got to put Eddie and Cody
in the same
down,
group,
just for they're the ones that just have 1 reign.
Well, Diesel.
Oh, sure, I forgot about Diesel.
But Cody and Eddie are very similar because their moments were epic. Cody finishes the story at WrestleMania.
It's all about the moments.
Eddie gets finally his championship.
I would say that the moments are going to matter more when we get into the matchups.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like if Cody ends up going up against a Yoko, I can see you convincing me that Cody moves on.
Yeah, because of the build up to Mania, the loss at 39.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Once we get into the tournament,
the "We Want Cody" chants,
the moments I think are gonna make us.
Oh God, I can't even.
Over.
I don't even want to talk about the PTSD from. I want to be the one that takes the title from you, but not at WrestleMania. Oh God. Oh.
Well, what about when you cried after WrestleMania 39? When you thought for sure he was gonna win.
I didn't cry.
Yeah, cry.
I said I could see it going either way.
You said you guaranteed he was going to win.
I said it could go either way.
Okay. Yeah, afterwards.
Well, obviously afterwards.
When you were tearing up the whole time.
I didn't trust Triple H at the time.
Big old alligator tears.
It ended up working out, but I didn't trust him at the time.
Yeah. So I think for Reigns alone, I would put Cody, Eddie as, what is this?
This is
7,
group
8?
7 and 8.
So those two should be 8s. I agree. Let's put Diesel down there. I know you're not a Diesel
And
guy,
then
so that's
I'd put Mankind down there as well.
Yeah, because him and Flair are kind of my two guys that I'm on the fence about. Brian actually jumped a lot in my mind after he told me how many rounds.
Yeah.
I just really wasn't thinking that many. But I'm gonna say Mankind should be. So now we need to go through 7s.
Yeah, so it's Flair.
So we got Flair, Brian,
and Bobby Lashley and Jeff Hardy.
I honestly I think you talked me into Brian being the 1 seed of that.
Okay, yeah, I can get down with that.
I think so.
But do we really want Bobby in the 7 spot?
I think he.
Did he do enough?
I mean, who are you gonna replace him with, Mankind or Diesel?
I probably would have replaced him with Mankind.
I just don't know if Mankind's reigns.
Yeah,
I mean, Bobby had a pretty decent WWE.
Bobby did.
Reign
That post-pandemic stuff, he did pretty okay.
He was the main guy.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, can we really say Mankind was ever the main guy?
No, he wasn't. I'll give him a 7. I don't want to disrespect him too much.
Almighty, baby. So who are we going 1?
So number 1 of the 7s is Brian.
Brian.
Danielson.
For you, buddy. Don't talk about that.
Then
who's 2?
2 is probably Flair.
It's obviously not going to be Lashley because you're telling me Lashley should not even be in this group.
It's probably going to be Flair.
I agree with that.
Woo!
Flair can go in the Hulkamania bracket.
That fits.
So who's 3?
It's got to be Jeff then if we're arguing about Bobby.
Yeah, you're right. So Hardy. And Lashley.
And then number 1 of the 8 probably has to be Diesel. Or is it Cody?
You know, honestly, I was thinking Cody.
Okay. Yeah, Cody.
Got Cody. Then Diesel for sure.
Yeah. Then Eddie, then Mankind probably.
I don't know. I think I'd have Mankind over Eddie probably.
Would you?
Yeah, just because Eddie just had the 1 reign.
True.
And I get it. It was huge, but I would Mankind. I mean, 3-1. I would say Mankind. I would probably put ahead of Eddie.
I'm not going to argue too much.
Better not. You know I'm right.
All right. We are
That
down
helps.
to half.
We're halfway done.
Group 5. This is where it gets a little grimy. We got
It's
RVD.
gonna be harder with these losers.
Yeah, we got RVD. We got JBL, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Ultimate Warrior, Dean Ambrose, and Kane. Right off the bat, I think...
I'll tell you right now, I want JBL in the top one.
Really?
Yep.
Are you being serious right now? This isn't a
Yes,
gimmick?
he's a wrestling god.
But he had the 1 reign.
It was an amazing reign.
But is it really any better than what...
Okay, let's do the name game. Okay, JBL, RVD.
JBL.
Better reigns. Better. I'm talking about reigns, not wrestlers.
I know, I said JBL.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Don't get on me for agreeing with you.
First. How dare you agree with me? Okay, JBL. Who's the other one?
Sheamus.
I don't have the list. Sheamus. Who you pick?
I'd go Sheamus.
Okay, give me the next one. JBL
Ray.
and who? Yeah.
I'd
JBL.
I'd probably go JBL.
Okay.
Drew.
Give me another one. I'd go JBL.
I'd go Drew.
Oh, why?
Drew
What's
had
Drew done?
Drew had the WrestleMania win in the pandemic. He carried the pandemic.
But no one remembers that.
Well, just because it happened during the pandemic doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Just saying.
Then you got Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, JBL had a better reign than Ultimate
Yeah,
Warrior.
definitely.
Come on now.
And then Moxley.
No.
He didn't have a great reign, unfortunately. And then Kane. But Kane had so many titles. He had a couple
Kane's
world.
won a lot of times. I'd probably put Kane in the top.
Yeah,
of
I
this
was gonna.
tier.
That's actually what I was gonna do before you blurted out JBL. I was gonna say Kane probably deserves to go in.
I just think JBL is above all those other guys.
I'd put Kane in a 9 seed.
Let's just say, okay, let's say Kane, Drew, JBL.
Okay.
The top seed so far. So now we just need one more.
I was gonna go Sheamus.
He's probably got the most reigns out of anybody.
And he's got the best reigns.
I wouldn't call any of his reigns amazing.
They're better than anybody on this list.
Yeah, Ray had a decent reign. That first one.
Yeah, but did Ray have his beard like ponytailed up or whatever he did?
I don't know. He wears a mask. How am I supposed to know?
Actually, I think Ray has done braided his pony or his beard.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I think he has done that. I'd still go Sheamus though.
Okay, we'll go Sheamus. I'll give you him.
How did we get
I'll give
RVD
you
up here?
something in this thing. Huh?
How did we get RVD up here again?
Because he was just kind of floating around.
RVD didn't do anything as champ. He got busted for weed.
What are you talking about? He had WWE and he was a double champ.
Yeah,
That's
but for
rare.
like 3 weeks they got busted for weed.
Would you stop disrespecting RVD?
Stay off the weed.
He's fine. He has a whole company now.
And he's
Okay, so who do you
he's
want
gonna
the
be a
number one
dad.
9 seed to be.
Overall
I
number
know,
one.
impressive.
It's got to be Kane, I think.
I'd say, oh, that's huge. We're getting into matchups now. So, Kane is the overall number 1 seed. Who's he going up against?
Who?
Cody Rhodes.
Oh man, that's an easy win for Cody.
Ooh, what? Can we not spoil our next show, please? Can we please try to keep this kosher a little bit? God,
Oh man.
we might as well just do the whole thing now. God.
Oh man.
Okay, 2. I'm going JBL.
I know you are. And I'm not gonna argue because I'm not gonna win. So
You're not gonna win. Glad you're learning. Okay, who's the third guy?
probably Drew.
Drew. Oh man, these are crazy. Okay, and the last one, who was it?
Sheamus.
I forget. Sheamus. So here's the first matchups we have. Of the 8 9s. Cody and Kane. Diesel versus JBL. Mankind versus Drew. And Eddie Guerrero versus Sheamus.
All right, I can already see some easy victories, but I mean Diesel and JBL is the exact same reign.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, let's do the 10s.
All
So
right,
who's down there?
10s are
Warriors last. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's pretty obvious. Actually, would you put? I put Mox last. Mox had one reign, and it was where's he at?
No one knows who Mox is. This
Sorry,
is WWE.
Ambrose had one reign for 83 days.
How long was Warriors?
Warrior
He held it to Rumble.
293.
That was, yeah, I'd say that's a better reign than 83.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Mox is last.
What did I say?
You said you were arguing in my favor.
Oh, never mind. You're right. Didn't know which way I went there. Okay, so last is Ambrose.
It's probably got to be Ray, and then I can't put RVD at 2.
Why not?
He didn't do anything.
You want to be number 1?
I'd put Warrior then RVD.
Okay. Such a hater.
He didn't do anything. Did he even defend it? He got him stripped, right?
Ew.
RVD.
Yeah, he lost him in matches.
Oh, okay.
Sassy. Okay, so now we got our 7-10s. Daniel Bryan versus Rey Mysterio.
Ooh, okay.
Ric Flair versus Ultimate Warrior. Jeff Hardy versus RVD. And Bobby Lashley versus Dean Ambrose.
Man, that's a clear sweep.
Would you shut up?
I can't help it. That is the most obvious sweep I've ever heard in my life.
I'm going Ray.
Of course they're gonna go for Ray.
Don't ever assume anything's obvious when I'm doing it.
All right.
That's all I'm
Group
saying.
6. This is the 11s and the 12s. Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt, Superstar Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, Miz, and King Booker. This is tough. This is just a bunch of slop.
Way to be positive there, buddy. We still got 2 more
I
groups
haven't
to go
even
after
gotten to.
this.
This is worse than slop later on. What do we do
I don't know.
here?
Nothing really jumped out at me.
Neither for me. I mean, maybe Billy Graham just because of the history.
I don't know.
I mean, that's why he's up in Group 6 anyway.
Read it to me again. Let me see if anything hits me.
Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt / Fiend, Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, Miz, and King Booker. I think Big Show needs to be up because he's just had longevity and a lot of reigns.
The first thing that hits me is that Big E and Priest should be the lower one.
I tend to agree with you.
Because of their short.
I also hate to say it because he's one of my faves, but Bray should also be down there.
Yeah, he didn't have very good
No,
reigns.
unfortunately.
It makes me sad.
Yeah.
So who's the last guy you want to put down there? Mark?
It's probably
Miz.
It's probably got to be Booker.
But Booker's... I mean, he took that world title win and made it his best character he ever had.
That is true. Except for Black Snow.
I mean, what did Mark do?
Mark Henry had the Hall of Pain.
Yeah.
Which was arguably his best stuff.
I don't know.
I vote Booker.
To go down?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go with you on it.
All right.
So who's our top... What is this, 11?
11 and 12s, yep.
So who's our 11?
I think it's Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, Miz. Which is just a wild group. I think Big Show's got to be top 11.
I can't argue with you. I don't really know.
He's the best of this group in terms of champion. I'd probably go Mark, then Miz, then Graham is how I would rank it.
Miz. Superstar.
Oh, that's how you... Okay. I thought you were going to say something.
No, but I agree. There's not much to argue about that one. I feel like these are going to go more smoothly.
Yeah, probably.
Not as much to argue. Okay, what are the 12s?
The 12s are Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt, and Booker.
I got to go Bray first.
Okay.
Because he had more reigns than any of those guys.
True.
And then Priest is probably 4.
Probably.
Because he only had the little reign.
He had the cash in at Mania.
I think Big E had a better reign than that, so I put Big E 3.
Okay.
E. And then
Booker.
Booker, yeah. King Booker.
So Booker's last?
No, second.
Oh, second. My bad.
I went backwards.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So went Bray, Booker, E, Priest.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And in Group 7, I mean, this is just this is a list right here.
This isn't even the end.
You got Jack Swagger, Christian, Kevin Owens, Psycho Sid, who crapped his pants at WrestleMania, Goldberg,
broke his leg jumping off the rope,
Alberto Del Rio, Sergeant Slaughter, and John Morrison / Nitro.
I love all these guys, by the way.
I think some obvious
Psycho's
ones.
Down.
Psycho's down. He's a 14.
He did nothing.
I think Swagger's a 14.
Probably, yeah.
I think...
He did have the eagle.
Oh.
I mean, that was pretty awesome.
I think John Morrison's also 14.
Probably. It hurts me.
Yeah, I remember his press conference when he changed gimmicks.
I did love when he turned into Morrison. That was pretty awesome.
And then these are all just the same guy.
So who's left? Slaughter,
Del Rio, Goldberg, Owens,
Del Rio.
and Christian.
Well, Goldberg had decent reigns. Del Rio had decent reigns. I mean, Slaughter only had the one reign. Who was the other one besides Christian?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I'd put Slaughter down.
Okay.
So we got Owens, Christian, Del Rio, and
Goldberg.
Goldberg. Well, you probably got to go Goldberg 1 then.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So what is this, 13?
This is 13s, yep.
So you got Goldberg.
Goldberg. Then you'd
And then just off the top, I'd go Del Rio, but...
I was going to say Kevin.
Well, Kevin only had one reign, didn't he?
I think so.
I mean, he only had the Universal title.
But I like Kevin. I don't like Del Rio. I'll put Del Rio.
I mean, it's not like he's in a different group.
I know. I'll put Del Rio ahead of him.
Del Rio, Owens, and then who was the last one?
It is Christian. No.
Christian. Yeah.
Yes, Christian. Yes. Sorry. I thought
You're right.
I couldn't read my own handwriting.
Keep the confidence.
And then top 14 seed. I mean, it can't be Psycho Sid since he was the first one he knocked down.
Well, it's Slaughter.
It's Slaughter. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sid, I'm putting last.
Okay, makes sense. So then it's probably got to be Swagger than Morrison, right?
Yeah, I put Swagger too. He had the ECW and he had the World title. Morrison. Okay, so let's get to the last group and then we can talk about early matchups and maybe talk about some underdogs.
All right, we got 15s and 16s. So it's Iron Sheik, the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, Great Khali, the Yeet Man himself, Jey Uso, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Kofi Mania. Obvious 16 seeds.
Right off the bat.
You do not do it.
Khali.
Okay.
I'm putting him at the fourth one.
Of
416.
A 416. He's the worst one on this list.
He's the worst one.
I get you. I would also put Sheik at 16.
Yeah, he could be the third one.
I would also put Buddy Rogers at 16.
He could be the second one.
And I would also put Ziggler at 16.
I was thinking Jay.
I knew you were.
But I can see why you have Ziggler's. I'll agree with you for that.
All right.
So here we got Jay, Kofi,
Matt Hardy, and Strowman.
Well, it's got to be. I mean, I'm putting Strowman 4. Well, my God, I might put Matt Hardy 4.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on.
Whoa.
Matt Hardy had what? 2 ECW title reigns?
I think he only had one.
Yeah, he only had one for 127 days. And we're going to put that at 15?
Well, where do you want to put it?
Not on the list, really.
Well, we already did that episode. Remember that?
I guess. I mean, there's nobody I'd put above him.
Let's put Hardy.
That's rough.
At 15.
That's just a bunch of grossness right there.
We did the episode where we cut the 10. We got 10 guys that didn't make this list.
I want to take a shower with the group 8, that's for sure.
Oh my God.
All right, so who's the number 115? Strowman?
It's between Kofi. No, it's between Kofi and what's his face.
And Jay?
Jay, probably.
Well, then I'd put Kofi.
Kofi. Shockingly, I had Jay off of my list, and he somehow is a 15 seed. I don't know how that happened.
He's the Yeet Man.
And then we got who? I forget.
Hold on. We've got Matt Hardy and Braun Strowman.
Strowman, that's who it was, Braun. Okay. Bracket is complete.
Which, wait, hold on. So you had, who's the third 15 seed?
Strowman.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, I didn't want to put it the wrong way.
No, yeah. And then Matt Hardy was last. Okay. The bracket is filled out. Okay. So you want me to review it here?
Yeah, sure.
And then we
I'm
can
just
talk
finishing
about
up
some.
writing this down.
Okay. We'll talk about some matchups we like. So, in the number one overall section of the bracket, the hustle, loyalty, respect section. We got the 1 seed, John Cena, going up against the 16 seed, Dolph Ziggler. We've got the 8 seed, Cody Rhodes, going against the 9 seed, Kane. 5 seed, Macho Man, 12 seed, Bray Wyatt. 4 seed, Undertaker, 13 seed, Goldberg. 6 seed, Edge, 11 seed, Big Show. 3rd seed, HBK, Shawn Michaels, 14 seed, Sergeant Slaughter, I'm sorry. 7 seed, Daniel Bryan, 10 seed, Rey Mysterio. And to finish out the hustle and respect side, 2 seed, Stone Cold, 15 seed, Kofi Kingston. Gonna get squashed again, probably. Now we move down to the second section of our bracket, is the Hulkamania bracket. We have number 1 seed Hulk Hogan versus 16 seed Buddy Rogers. 8 seed Diesel versus 9 seed JBL. 5 seed Seth Rollins, 12 seed King Booker. The 4 seed Chris Jericho going up against the 13 seed Alberto Del Rio. The 6 seed Batista going up against the 11 seed Mark Henry. The 3rd seed Randy Orton versus the 14 seed Jack Swagger. The 7 seed Ric Flair versus the 10 seed Ultimate Warrior. And a little bloodline action with The Rock, the 2 seed, going up against Jey Uso, the 15 seed. Okay, now we move over to the Living Legend, which is the 3rd ranked section of our bracket. We got Bruno, number 1, and we got 16 seed Iron Sheik. We got the 8 seed Mankind going up against the 9 seed Drew McIntyre. We got the 5 seed AJ Styles going up against the 12 seed Big E. The 4 seed Kurt Angle versus the 13 seed Kevin Owens. The 6 seed Pedro Morales versus the 11 seed The Miz. 3 seed Bob Backlund versus the 14 seed John Morrison. The 7 seed Jeff Hardy versus the 10 seed RVD. And then the 2 seed Bret Hart versus the 15 seed Braun Strowman. And in our final grouping, we've got the Bloodline group. We got the number 1 seed Roman Reigns against the 16 seed Great Khali. The 8 seed Eddie Guerrero versus the 9 seed Sheamus. 5 seed Yokozuna versus 12 seed Damian Priest. 4 seed CM Punk versus 13 seed Christian. We got the 6 seed Gunther versus the 11 seed Superstar Billy Graham. We got the 3 seed Brock Lesnar, 14 seed Psycho Sid. We got the 7 seed Bobby Lashley versus the 10 seed Dean Ambrose. And to finish out our bracket, we got the 2 seed Triple H versus the 15 seed Matt Hardy. What's the first thing that jumps out to you after all that?
That this is not anything like March Madness, and there will be no upsets.
Oh, stop!
I can guarantee.
Why are you gonna be like
I
that?
can guarantee you.
I guarantee you, there's gonna be upsets.
16 is not moving on.
Oh no, 16. Oh, that's obvious.
15
know 16
is not moving on. 14.
But okay,
The real arguments start at 10 and 9 and 10.
Okay, there was a few matchups that hit me where I thought there's upsets.
Okay.
Possibility. Okay, I'll give you a few I saw. Okay, 8-9 Mankind Drew McIntyre. I could see either way going there.
I could see that.
We could talk into it.
Yeah.
What about 6-11 Pedro Morales Miz? Maybe. I'm just saying, there's possibilities here.
Okay.
Flair Warrior, probably not, but you never know. Diesel JBL, how are we going to decide that?
Flip a coin.
It's gonna. I think once we get out of the first round, I think you'll be surprised at some of the matchups. Like think about you're gonna get if you get Cena Ziggler and Cody Kane That could potentially be a Cena Cody. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
tough
I mean,
one, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not an easy matchup. Okay, you get what happens when you get a Roman Reigns and an Eddie if that happens? I'm just
That's
saying.
two of my
Some
goats.
of these are eventually gonna end up in places where I think we're gonna be a little surprised.
Yeah.
Especially if you try to really throw Gunther at me. I mean, Gunther more than likely is going to have a matchup against Brock Lesnar.
Which he would win, really.
Oh, would you stop it? So, I think you're going to be surprised.
All right.
And I'm not even guaranteeing that all the one seeds are going to make it. I think Hogan's got a pretty decent bracket he has to go against.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the first matches. I was like, are you kidding me?
Well, okay. Obviously, they're going to get through the 16s, but I'm talking like once we get into it, like Bruno could eventually have to go against an Angle or an AJ.
Yeah, there's some tough arguments with that.
Like that's going to be, and eventually, if he gets to the end, he might have to go against Bret Hart. And if we're talking big moments in history, I mean, we rank this based on reigns and
moments.
Well, mostly it was reigns, number of reigns, and how long the reigns were, is what we kind of based the rankings on. Now, once we get into this stuff, like when you get a Stone Cold against a Shawn Michaels, I'm just saying, big moments. Longevity is going to play a factor into it. Moments, all that kind of stuff. So, I wouldn't be just saying it's going to be straight chalk. Plus, we have a show to do, so you want them to actually listen. Silly boy.
Yeah, but sometimes chalk is chalk.
I'm just saying. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the upsets. I think there'll be a few decent upsets that
If you try to push
see coming ourselves.
this JBL agenda that you got going on,
I'm pushing JBL all the way to the freaking finish, man. That reign was gold. He's a wrestling god. He better be in the
the only reason he's champion is because
saying.
Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays.
Oh, okay, Paul Heyman, get out of here. Yeah, you know what happened after that? Blue Meanie got a broken nose. So don't be sassing on the good old JBL. He'll take care of it. Yeah, knock on that door. You don't walk around it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's not world champion. That's APA.
Don't matter.
If we're
That's
talking
still
APA
JBL,
then we're talking like one of the goats.
I'm just saying. You knock on that door. You don't walk around. We don't see you if you don't knock.
I'm just thinking how far some of these low end guys are gonna go. Like,
I think a few of them could surprise you. I'll be real with you.
I don't know, because I just can't in my mind right now see any viable way any of the group 5 through 8 guys make it further than their first matchup.
Nah, there's plenty of 5 guys that can make it. They have 5 guys.
Expensive.
You're telling me a Macho couldn't sneak past a Taker?
No, I'm saying group 5 through 8. I'm not saying rank 5.
Oh, you're talking about groups. I thought you were talking about seeding.
No.
I'm just saying, there's guys on here that could sneak. We could have a sneaky little tournament here. I think there's going to be a lot of good discussions.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be surprised with some of the guys I decide to tie my life to.
Like Diesel for some reason?
Diesel. No, now he's got to go against JBL. That's dead. Okay.
And you're going to push this Yoko agenda.
Yeah, you don't know who I'm pushing.
Well, I'm pushing
Gunther.
Gunther.
You don't know me. So, you think you know me.
All right.
Anyway,
well,
that was a good stopping point.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting second episode. It was filled with some controversy at the beginning, trying to defend Gunther. But overall, I do think that the seeds are fairly correct. Obviously, you could argue anyone if you really wanted to, but I do think that the seeds are pretty much where you would expect. If you want to get nitpicky, then obviously you can maybe like, oh, I don't know, maybe Punk could be higher or Undertaker should be a 3. I don't know, whatever. You could argue any of that stuff. But overall, I did think we got the right people in the right spots. So I think next episode's going to be pretty interesting, especially with these conversations when it gets into the weeds. But any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm excited to see who's gonna go on to win this thing. It's gonna be pretty crazy. I think I think you're gonna be surprised at what's gonna go down with this thing.
I
So
guess. I don't know.
pleasantly or unpleasantly, I'll say that.
Definitely.
So
So that is going to do it for episode number 2 of the Brothers of Wrestling podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode will be the final part of this 3-part saga. We will do the whole bracket in the next podcast, so you don't want to miss anything. It's not going to be like broken up into sections or anything. We'll have a winner by the 3rd episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to leave a like or a comment on Spotify or wherever you listen to this, I don't know if it's on other things. We'll have to figure that out, but definitely on Spotify. Then feel free to. And I hope you guys enjoyed.
peace.
Welcome to episode number 3 of the Brothers of Wrestling podcast with your host Logan
Hayden.
and we have finally arrived. It is time to decide a winner. 2 episodes of getting through everything, choosing the 64, then deciding what those 64 were going to be in terms of the seeds, and now it is time to make our final decision to crown a champion. It's going to be a wild ride, and I know you're excited about this too.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I think there's gonna be some few shocks, maybe not a lot, but I think there's gonna be some interesting results that we get down to it, and we're gonna see how everything plays out today. I'm excited to see how this actually turns out.
Me too.
So, I'm gonna start you out with a question here. How you want to go through this bracket during the episode? Do you want to go by a region for each one, or do you want to go just straight rounds?
I think we should do by region.
Okay. Okay, then I think we'll do with we'll start with the 4th region. They go 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that makes
Kind of let
sense.
the strongest one play out last.
Save the best for last.
So that means I think we'll start out with the bloodline region.
The bloodline.
So if you're ready to go, I think we should jump right in.
I am ready.
All right. Well, then our first matchup of this World Champions of WWE Bracket Madness is the number 1 seed Roman Reigns against the number 16 Great Khali.
It's a tough one.
And I'm going Khali.
This is a nail biter.
Oh yeah, Khali, love you. You scared me when I was younger, but Roman Reigns obviously topples.
Yeah,
the Great Khali.
Pretty clear.
Write that down.
Roman is moving on.
Now, Roman's opponent will be the winner of this matchup of 8 and 9, 8 seed Eddie Guerrero, 9 seed Sheamus.
Now, this is where we get a little tricky because we talked about in previous episodes how we value the moments for some of these guys. And Eddie's moment when he wins that title is magical. It's wonderful. It's one of the best moments in the past 2 decades of winning championships.
I agree.
But Sheamus has multiple. Now his
Sheamus
reigns
is sneaky.
Yeah, he doesn't have great reigns, and Eddie
His
only has the
reigns
one.
are world title reigns for sure.
He does have Sheamus has a pretty good moment when he wins the title at WrestleMania, but in 12 seconds over Bryan. That's a pretty good moment. It's not on the level of Eddie, obviously, but it's a fun moment. It's remembered.
No, Eddie was an underdog story, but Sheamus has got so many sneaky. The win against Cena.
Yeah,
That's a
he
great
wasn't supposed
moment.
to win.
He wasn't even supposed to win that match. He ends up winning. He's got the cash in on Roman.
That's a good one.
Which was, I think, his last title reign, which is crazy. It's been that long.
Yeah, probably. That's probably right.
And then he had those decent runs as world champion when he was fighting guys like Bryan and Big Show.
Yeah, he was in those rivalries with like Mark
and
Henry was in there
too. Yeah, that forgotten era of SmackDown. I don't know. That one's a tough one for me. These 8-9 ones, I think, are going to be that are interesting.
I'm going to lean Eddie because he's my favorite of all time. So that's just why I'm going to lead. But
yeah, I kind of figured you'd say that. I really do want to go Sheamus, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think Eddie makes more sense in terms of the moment. I'll agree with you.
Yeah, and we didn't value the moments as heavily when we were ranking the seeds, but the moments are going to come into play a lot more in this episode when we're actually deciding who's better.
I agree with that.
So Eddie is moving on.
So we got Roman and Eddie moving on so far. The next matchup is going to be the 5 seed Yokozuna and the 12 seed Damian Priest.
Oof, you had this Yoko agenda for the past 2 episodes.
I do love a good Yoko match.
He was the main story for 2 years.
I mean, he was the basic top heel. I mean, he was a scary. Talk about Khali. Yoko was that kind of Khali in a more stoic sense.
And you didn't want him to sit on you.
When you were going to wrestle Yoko, he's probably going to end up sitting on your chest, and not in the good way.
The argument for Priest, it's a thin one, because he only really has the 1 world title reign.
Yeah, but it was a good
But
moment.
it's a moment. It's a cash-in at Mania.
Yeah.
Now it is
not as good as the original.
No, it's not a heist of the century level, but it's helped along by Punk. And
I hate Punk.
The subsequent title reign is fine. He has some good matches. But he loses to Gunther.
Yeah, I know. I just can't not go Yoko here. I mean, he main evented too.
Yeah, I mean, Yoko's clear winner. That's why I said it's a thin argument.
Yoko, just for status, and Priest, who knows? He's going to get there someday, but he ain't to that level
If
yet.
Priest doesn't have the Money in the Bank cash-in, or the WrestleMania cash-in, if it's just a regular Money in the Bank cash-in, I don't even know if he's a 12 seed.
Yeah. I mean, the WrestleMania helps, it does for sure. Okay, now we got 4 seed CM Punk.
Speaking of
about guys I don't like, against 13 seed Christian.
I think this is another pretty obvious one. No disrespect to Christian, but he's more of a tag team guy. He does have a couple.
If we're talking about TNA careers,
well, obviously Christian is one of the best of the old TNA days.
Christian's got Punk killed,
but Christian he flip flops the world title with Randy, and then he really only has a couple ECW title reigns, which at that time ECW was nothing. So
yeah, he was at that tail end time.
So I think this is an obvious Punk.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though you despise him.
Yeah, I just think he's slime, but that's okay. Okay, next up is the 6 seed Gunther. Talk about guys I don't. What is this? The bracket of guys I don't like?
There are a lot of guys in here so far.
And the 11 seed Superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah, Superstar kind of gets a raw deal here because he's a good champion, but he's not Gunther.
I'm leaning Superstar.
I'm leaning the Ring General.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with on that one. Gunther's reign now has been bigger than what Superstar did.
I mean, he beat Goldberg. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, Goldberg. Okay, we'll get rid of him later. Okay, next up is the 3 seed Brock Lesnar versus the 14 seed Psycho Sid.
Talk about a clear.
Oh, yeah.
This is Lesnar 17 times over.
Yeah, no arguments there. Sid, yeah, not really a good.
If it wasn't for Matt Hardy, Sid'd be a 15 seed.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Number 7 seed Bobby Lashley taking on the 10 seed Dean Ambrose.
Man, I wish this was more of an argument, but Ambrose's reign was like 80-something days, and it wasn't really much of a reign.
No, he never really got that chance.
No, because at that point, his gimmick was becoming more of the cartoon character.
Yeah, and they gave him the top billing going into that SmackDown Live era, and they decided to pivot to AJ. And that kind of tells you
that probably was the right choice.
AJ took the ball and ran with it, and Ambrose got left in the dust.
Yeah, you got to feel bad for Ambrose there. But he's made a good career in AEW. Just that's not where we're ranking. So
yeah.
So I think
Lashley, I mean, not that he had anything amazing, but
his reigns are clearly better than Ambrose's one. Even Lashley's ECW reign is better than Ambrose's WWE reign.
Oh yeah, well, I love Lashley's ECW reigns, even though he loses it to Vinnie Mac. Those are some good matches. And the final one of the first round of the Bloodline is 2 seed Triple H versus the 15 seed Matt Hardy.
Man, how did Matt Hardy get on this list?
H.
How did he even sneak his way on here?
Because there's sadly worse world champions than Matt Hardy. I don't know how, but
Now, back in the day, I used to be a big Matt Hardy guy. I wish he would have, back in like when he was teaming with MVP and winning tag titles.
oh, I love Matt
Yeah,
Hardy. He's just not a world
I wish
champion.
they would have gave him a world title run back then, but I was also an Edge fan, so
He's just not a world championship material.
nah, he's not his brother.
No. That's
All right,
poor,
so that is the
poor Triple
complete
H.
first round of the Bloodline bracket. Who's
Yep,
going to
now
take
we'll move
on
on to the
Roman and
second
Eddie?
round matchups. So we got Roman Eddie starting off the 1 seed versus the 8 seed.
As much as I love Eddie, I
Yeah,
love my tribal chief a little bit more.
it's hard to go against Roman here. Eddie only had one reign. I mean, Roman's got what, 7? Are we at now?
He's got
Did he end with
around
7?
there, but he's
Can't
obviously
remember.
got the 4-year reign.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that top was pretty much anything Eddie did. I mean, Eddie had a great moment, but
Yeah,
it's hard to beat that
Roman's
reign.
moving on.
Okay, now we're going to get into a matchup here where 5 and 4, 5 seed Yoko, 4 seed Punk. I'm going Yoko.
You're going Yoko over Punk. Not
Punk.
bias?
Punk. I'll give you some facts. 2 main event WrestleManias,
Okay.
Yoko. Yes, he lost to both of them, but he also had 2 wins. He's 2-2.
Okay.
Okay, when title matches at WrestleMania. Punk never main event WrestleMania
True.
till now.
Until just now.
But even his main event
Wasn't a
for
title match. Yeah.
Okay. He only has what? 3 world title reigns? 4? How many does he have?
He's
4?
got a couple big gold.
Oh, I'm forgetting ECW too. Hold on.
He didn't have an ECW. Oh, he does have an ECW title reign.
Yeah, he had an ECW.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
That's when I liked him.
Big gold. He's got 3.
And then the ECW, and then one WWE.
He's got. I think he's got the 1 WWE. No, he's got 2 for 462.
Okay, so he's got 6.
And then ECW, he's got 1.
Yeah, so he's got 6 world title reigns,
which is pretty good.
overall.
And he obviously
that's a decent amount.
He had the Summer of Punk.
And the Summer of Punk was great, but I'm just saying, Yoko in his prime, I think I'm not gonna say he was a bigger star, but as a world champion, I mean, let's be real about Punk's world title reigns. He had the good matches with Jeff, but his first one was embarrassing when he wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And they buried him. And then he has a good run with Jeff. I like that one. His ECW one was okay, but it wasn't like I put that up anywhere near a WWE title reign. And then if we're going by their title reigns, he had the one good run and got beat by The Rock. Yoko is in 2 WrestleMania main events 2 years in a row. He wins 2. He wins 2 WWE Championship matches in 2 different WrestleManias. Yeah, he lost at the end of both of them, but I just think that's a bigger in terms of world title in their world title reigns. I'm not talking overall careers. I think Yoko has the better resume.
I will make a slight argument for Punk. Punk has 2 Money in the Bank cash-ins that are successful.
I agree, but Yoko didn't have that chance. Yoko won a Royal Rumble to get his title shot.
Yeah, Punk doesn't have a Rumble.
Punk doesn't have a Rumble, and I put a Rumble way over a Money in the Bank.
Even 2? He was the first one to win 2.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm talking about to use it to get a title match. I'm not saying the actual match.
Oh, okay.
But he's cashing in on Jeff Hardy, who just was in a ladder match, and he cashed in on Edge, who just got Batista bombed by Batista. It's not like he was those. I think that honestly weakens those title reigns because he didn't win them in just a straight up match. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, if I'm comparing it to Yoko, who won a Royal Rumble and then went on to win the title at WrestleMania in the main event.
That is a strong way to get to a championship.
If we're comparing Money in the Bank to Royal Rumbles, I'm putting Royal
Rumble's
Rumble
better. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Punk's spinner belt reign is so good that it makes him go forward. It moves him along. That's kind of.
I just don't think it's better than what Yoko did. Yeah, he didn't have a year-long reign, but I mean, besides that little time Hogan was champ, I mean, it was basically that's what it was.
Punk has the match with Cena, which is regarded as one of the best matches of all time.
Well, Yoko's not that kind of guy.
I know it's hard to compare these two because of their styles and the era that
Yoko
they're
wasn't in there for the wrestling to watch a 5-star classic.
I understand.
He was in there. Yoko's what I like to call a spectacle wrestler.
Yeah, he's a guy you buy a ticket for because you when is the next time you're going to see a guy like this wrestle?
If we're talking money draw in their prime, I'm saying Yoko was a better draw.
What are we considering Punk's prime? Because Punk had his name chanted
as WWE champion.
Punk had his name chanted for 10 years when he wasn't even in the company.
That's because he left.
He became a martyr.
Like, that exactly. That's not winning titles. Now, if Punk stays those 10 years, who knows where we're talking about? He might be a 1 seed. But he left right in his prime when he was a main event star. He left.
Man,
I just can't.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I think
because you can't call any of what he did after he's come back. He has won no world titles in WWE since he's been back.
I'm gonna give you the Yoko one here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that because Punk is a fan favorite.
Won't. They'll be cheering that you made the right choice.
But I'm gonna give you the Yoko one here.
Punk could fall off the deep end knowing he's left in a second round matchup. So get out of here, Yoko. Sitting on Punk's chest. All right, now you made the right decision. Came to the light side. We've got the 6-seed Gunther getting F5 by Brock Lesnar.
No, let's be real.
The 3-seed.
Let's be real here. Gunther beats Brock.
I already wrote down Lesnar.
Oh, come on. At least give Gunther a chance.
No, there's no chance. He had 2 reigns.
Gunther is the ring general.
Brock Lesnar's the beast.
His first reign's pretty good. His first reign's pretty good. His second reign's just getting started.
Okay, that's fine. Lesnar did that in his first year in the company.
Yeah,
let's not waste time.
We'll move Lesnar.
Gunther's gone.
If we do this again in 5 years, Gunther's a 1 seed.
Maybe, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I think he has a potential. I'm just saying, if we're talking right now,
he got a raw deal having to go up against Lesnar.
Stop it. He's lucky he was a 6 seed.
He got in the wrong side of the bracket. If he's in the Hulkamania bracket,
you should have wanted him to be a lower seed, and he might have had a better.
I didn't think about it at the time. If Gunther's in the Hulkamania bracket, he's a Final Four.
Probably. The Hulkamania bracket's weak. Okay, now we're moving on to the last one of the second round. 7-seed Lashley, 2-seed Triple H.
I love Lashley, but it's got to be Hunter.
The game. Hey, you can't get much better than Triple H here. Let's be real. Okay, so now we're moving on to the final 4 of the Bloodline bracket. We've got a perfect matchup for this bracket. Roman Reigns, the 1 seed, and 5-seed Yokozuna.
What are you talking about? Yoko's Japanese.
No, stop it. He's that bloodline running through his veins, man. Yoko.
Are you going to try this hard for the Yoko argument here?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love Yoko, but he doesn't match up.
All right,
Roman's tribal chief.
Yeah, I agree.
He deserves to be over Yoko.
Now this one's
interesting. If we're talking number of reigns, you got the game. If we're talking dominance of reigns,
you got the game.
I might lead Lesnar.
Reign of Terror.
Reign of Terror is great. Lesnar had the disappearing reign.
He's a magician.
He's holding that title and he didn't have to show up.
Yeah, he was on his farm in Montana.
He's just sitting there, Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. That's right.
Come on now.
Yeah, him and Shelton Benjamin.
He's just chilling.
Although I think he probably has a farm in Montana.
And he's setting records.
Side tangent.
This one's tough.
Little side tangent. I just saw that his daughter got engaged or maybe something with NFL linebacker. So
I did see that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So she looks just like him.
She does. And I saw somebody said NFL scouts are putting an 18-year timer
I would.
All right, Lesnar game. I'm
I think the only thing that hurts Lesnar, or it'd be pretty equal, is that he left and then had to come back.
yeah, but I mean when he came back, he had a burst.
Yeah, but I mean, in reality, it took him what, a year and a half to win the title. He had that feud with Triple H. He had the feud with Cena, and then he came back. He finally beat Cena. Now he had the dominant. The thing about Lesnar is he has the domination.
Lesnar was so good at the beginning. His what was it, like a 3-year stretch that he was in the company was like
Oh yeah, his first run,
it
yes,
might be one of the best of all time.
yeah. Him and
And Kurt,
Kurt Angle's 2 runs
when he does the
are
shooting star and he almost breaks his
legendary.
neck. If his neck wasn't thick enough, or it wasn't as thick as it is, he would have broke his neck.
And that's the thing, Lesnar. He has a WrestleMania main event, but Triple H has got like 6.
Now, not all of them are great.
No, but he wins a lot of. And when he's in the main event, he's usually winning.
Shocker.
He won. He beat WrestleMania 2000. He won WrestleMania 18. He wasn't in the main event, but he won WrestleMania 19. Then he had a couple bad years there. But a 3-year stretch where he loses in the main event, but he's in the main event 3 straight years.
A point that I will give to Triple H that doesn't have anything to do with his world title reigns is he has good songs.
Yes, who?
Good songs.
Oh, good
Theme songs.
songs. Oh, okay. What? Lesnar?
Yeah, he's got the one. Triple H got a catalog.
You're talking spine chilling.
Yeah, if you hear
when
that opening
music
riff
plays.
or whatever it is,
That is like almost up there. I'm not gonna say it is up there, but that's almost Stone Cold Broken Glass
whoa.
or If You Smell Rock.
Or
level.
Punk.
No. Why? Punk's gone. Don't talk about Punk no more. He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, but what
He
about
went
the
to Night Night?
check 1, 2?
No.
Is this thing on?
No.
That's a good Triple H thing.
That is right up there.
Oh, this is tough.
I mean, honestly, I'm leaning Triple H just because of number of reigns.
I'm kind of leaning Triple H
second
too.
all time.
Is he
Third
second or did
all-time
Orton
behind
pass him?
Flair. I don't think Orton's passed him yet. I think he's third behind Flair and Cena.
I think I got to give it to Triple H.
Yeah, I got to. I mean, you can't really not. It's just, I mean, if Lesnar has an entire catalog career, I think if
Lesnar's
he
a 1 seed if he stays.
Oh yeah, because I guarantee he has 6 more championships than that.
He might even be overall 1 seed.
So he just doesn't have the entire catalog he needs. So that leads us to finish the Bloodline region with we got the 1 seed versus 2 seed.
Chalk.
Roman versus Triple H. We've seen this in real life.
Well, we saw Lesnar Triple H in real life too.
And that wasn't even the tribal
that was
chief,
Big Dog.
Roman Reigns. Big Dog beat him. Do we put Roman to the Final Four?
I do.
It hurts me because I feel like Triple H should be there. Like in my pre-rankings, I had Triple H ahead of Roman.
I know you did. In my pre-rankings, I had Roman ahead
overall, and Roman was a 7 seed. And I don't think I can say Roman's better than Triple H.
I think that Roman's
just because he has a 4-year reign.
I think that 4-year reign is enough to be better than any of Triple H's reigns.
But who is Roman facing in this 4-year reign?
Daniel Bryan, Edge, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. Who else did he face in that 4-year period? Sami Zayn, Jey Uso. There's more I'm forgetting, but
so you're telling me that list is better than Hulk Hogan, Goldberg, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, John Cena. I'm trying to think of who. Booker T, Chris Jericho, RVD. I think Triple H has a better resume. I do.
Hmm.
I don't think I can go Roman. I don't think I can.
But Triple H also has the big dog era where he beat a good amount of people that were on top. Seth Rollins. Oh, I didn't even mention Seth Rollins in the list. He's on there.
Triple H wasn't big dog. That's embarrassing.
What?
You said Triple H had the big dog era.
Did I? Oh.
I was like, Triple H.
I'll have to go back and listen to that. Roman
that.
had the big dog era where he has a good amount of people on his resume.
I'm just telling you, Undertaker, Kurt Angle.
This might be nostalgia for you though. You were a big Triple H guy back in the day.
Triple H is the game. This is a game.
Take off the rose-colored glasses.
He's the effing game, JR. It's him.
He's an SOB.
He led DX.
Roman led the bloodline.
Look at that career. Before he even became the game, he was the DX army leader in DX, dominating, beating up The Rock.
But Roman didn't need steroids.
Oh, that's such a cheap. What? You know what Roman needed? Chemotherapy.
Wow.
So back off.
Wow. That's...
Triple H is dying on the table with a heart attack, and you didn't say nothing about him.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're being crazy.
I can't believe you went there.
I didn't say it was bad. I just saying. Triple H did what he needed to do. Roman did what he needed to do. I'm just saying.
Also, Roman hasn't torn both of his knees.
I guess who still finished both those matches? Triple H, who tore his quad and then took a Walls of Jericho. Stop it. Don't be questioning the game.
This is man.
I think it's got to be the game. I think his legacy is now. If you give me Roman has one more title reign that is a decent title reign, I say he probably beats him. But as this moment, Triple H, I think, has the better resume.
I'll give it to you.
Now we're talking. Now we're
man. I'm being very accepting in here. I'm giving you a lot of stuff.
Or I'm being very convincing.
I gave you Lesnar Lesnar over Gunther. I gave you.
You didn't give me.
I gave you Yoko over Punk.
Reality gave me that.
I thought Punk and Roman should have had a matchup, but
it didn't matter. Roman was going to beat whoever he faced anyway.
All right, so Triple H has moved on to the final four. He's dancing.
The bloodline winner is Triple H.
Man,
that makes sense to me. He did great.
Hey, he has a McMahon bloodline. And now we move on to the second region of the bracket, the Living Legend region of the bracket. And the first matchup is a 1 seed and a 16 seed, Bruno Sammartino versus the Iron Sheik.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Easy.
Bruno by a billion.
Yeah. Love you, Sheiky, baby, but Bruno.
Next up is an 8 and 9, 8 Mankind for the love of Mankind, and a 9 seed, Drew McIntyre. This one,
it's close, but I gotta go Mankind.
You're gonna go Mankind over Drew?
Yeah, and I'll give you one reason. 3MB.
He wasn't a world champion when he was 3MB.
Because I think equally their title reigns are pretty similar.
Okay.
Now, I know Mankind doesn't have the length, but Mankind has the moments.
But to throw your argument for earlier back in your face, Drew's got a Rumble win that takes to a title.
Yeah, well, Mankind's got a halftime heat win. So
Mankind's
that's
win
only happened twice.
Wins the Monday Night Wars.
It changes it for sure. If we're talking moments, Mankind's got the. What Drew do? He won in an empty arena. Not his fault. He lost his moment.
He also got cashed in on from Priest.
And then he lost he got another moment, and it lasted 10 seconds.
Oh, that was his fault. That time it was his fault because he was yelling at Punk.
And then he lost to Orton, and then won it back. And it was pretty much just one title reign.
Yeah, I mean,
those
I'm acting like I'm arguing for Drew when I was the one pushing for Mankind to be an 8 seed.
I know.
So
Sometimes
I'm
wonder why
gonna
you're
give Mankind.
Thank you.
5 versus 12. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, versus Big E.
I love Big E.
It's got to be AJ.
I wish he'd come back, but it's got to be AJ.
Yeah, Big E's great, but he's got
Big E.
He's got a Money in the
Big
Bank
E.
cash in.
If we're talking careers, I can see an argument for Big E.
But he's more of a tag team guy.
Yeah, and AJ carried that company for a good year, at least.
He did have a dud with Nakamura at WrestleMania.
So, still blows my mind.
Yeah, how do those two guys have a bad match?
I don't know. It's almost like they overthought it, or somebody overthought it.
Somebody overproduced it.
It doesn't make sense.
Make AJ
sense.
Moving on over Big E. Now we've got a 4-13 Kurt Angle, the Olympic champion, gold medalist, versus Kevin Owens. Fight, Owens, fight. I think it's got to be Kevin.
Would you stop?
No, it's Angle.
I know.
As much as I love Kevin Owens.
Especially because we're talking world title reigns and Owens barely has one.
As much as I love Kevin Owens. If we're talking Kevin Steen, W.
Angle won in the freaking first year.
Yeah, talk about if we're ranking rookie years, Lesnar and Kurt are right up there.
You got Lesnar, Kurt, AJ.
Yeah, AJ's rookie year is great too. Yeah. A 6 versus 11, we've got Pedro Morales, who does suffer from the bygone eras, but he does have a 1,000-day reign, versus number 11 seed Mike the Miz Mizanin. I think this could be one where we have an argument.
Would I love to throw the Miz above Pedro just for upset's sake? Yes. Can I in good conscience? I don't know. Pedro's got a good reign. They tried to push him, but he never became the face.
I think
they couldn't. That's why they had to go back to Bob and Bruno and all them.
I think that if we put the Miz any farther than the first round, we might get attacked by pitchforks and torches.
I think that's overrated.
The IWC despises the Miz.
I don't know why. He worked hard.
They don't like him. They don't think he can wrestle. They don't like him as a person, and they hate his championship matches.
I never understand that argument because he basically just stole every Daniel Bryan move ever anyway. So they love Daniel Bryan, so why don't they like The Miz?
Because they just hate his personality and his character.
Oh, stop.
And they think he had a horrible WrestleMania match with John Cena.
He did, but he got knocked out. That's not his fault. I don't know.
I'm gonna put.
I like the upset.
I'm gonna put Pedro for the length of the reign alone.
But it didn't work though.
It didn't work.
He didn't become the face.
But it's still 1,000 days. That's still a significant. That should be recognized.
I recognize it. I just no one watched it, except if you were in New York.
I know, but he kind of just.
That was before even they had anything outside of the region.
I know.
Like at least when Bob became champ, at least people watched it somewhere.
Can you really put the Miz over Pedro though?
Oh, I can.
I mean, I'll do it. Miz is winning.
I'm so convincing.
All right, now we've got a 3-seed Bob Backlund, who we just mentioned in the last matchup, versus number 14, Johnny Nitro / John Morrison.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Yeah, this is a pretty clear Bob Backlund. Unfortunately for Morrison, he's more of a tag guy / mid-card guy.
Yep. And Bob, I mean, he carried the company.
Yeah, he dominated. The chicken wing, whatever it was called.
Yep, the crossface.
Crossface chicken wing, yeah.
And he won it back again for Brett. When
Yeah,
Bret was
in his old wrinkly age.
He wasn't that wrinkly.
And now
Okay.
we move to a tough one. This is a 7-10. Jeff Hardy versus Rob Van Dam.
No, you can't really say anything for length because there's no length here.
Yeah.
Hardy has more championships.
I'm going Hardy strictly on the fact that I've been arguing this since we started. RVD did nothing. He did nothing with his reigns. He's a double champ. Awesome. He had the moment at One Night Stand where he beat Cena.
He burnt ECW from his loins.
That's fantastic. But he has no original ECW title reigns. Or does he have one?
Okay, but you're telling me that Jeff Hardy winning the title at Armageddon is a bigger moment than RVD winning the title at One Night Stand?
See, that's tough because RVD wins it in a what's it called? Like a condensed area, like a specific region. Hardy does it in front of millions.
What do you mean specific?
Like RVD's win is enhanced because it was in front of the ECW faithful, the hardcore fans. But Jeff Hardy's, everybody loves Jeff Hardy, and it was on a big time pay per view like Armageddon in front of like a national audience. I know that obviously One Night Stand was in front of a national audience too, but I'm talking like in the building. In the building,
and I'm talking about that. If RVD did win that match, that place was probably going to kill John Cena.
I understand. They said Cena wins, we riot. It's iconic.
So I'm just saying.
But I'm talking.
I think if we're talking moments,
they're up
RVD's moment is huge.
It's huge. I agree.
And Hardy's is big, but it's more of a feel good moment, like the Eddies.
But then Jeff has a few extra, and RVD wins both titles.
Yeah. Okay, but his few extra aren't anything either.
No, but
he wins the WWE title, loses it at the next pay-per-view. Okay. Then he goes on to win the world title from Edge, gets cashed in on. Then he beats Punk, I think, and then he loses again.
I can't put
it's
RVD.
Not like his reigns were anything.
I can't move RVD.
Was double champ.
I can't move RVD forward when he didn't the double champ reign didn't do anything.
I don't think Jeff Hardy had one successful title defense.
He had to have had a successful title defense with
the big goal. I don't think he did.
He had to have.
I don't think so. Maybe on a SmackDown. But I don't think if it's the next pay-per-view, he loses the title.
Every time?
I'm pretty sure. I think RVD defended that title. He beat Edge of Vengeance. He defended the ECW title.
I can't put RVD.
I think we're talking world titles. I think RVD is head above, not a ton, but a head above Jeff Hardy.
I don't know.
I'll give you a coin flip on this one.
All right.
Because I think it's that close. But
all right, let me.
I think you're wrong.
Let me do it Siri style so the audience can hear it.
I don't know what that means.
So I do it on my phone.
You forget I'm old.
Hey Siri, flip a coin for me.
Tails.
Okay,
I know.
I'm just. I'm not. I just wanted to show the audience what it was going to sound like first, so they know.
Okay.
All right. So who do you want to be heads and tails?
They think Siri's your living girlfriend.
She's British.
I mean, God.
So,
Hardy.
Hardy's heads?
Yeah, makes sense. He's 8.
Okay. So I'll do it again for you. Okay, here we go. Hey Siri, flip a coin for me.
It's tails this time.
It's tails again. RVD moves on.
Oh. Good job, Siri.
RVD moves on.
She knows RVD means something.
And now we have another fairly simple one. Number 2 seed Bret Hart versus number 15 seed Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that was easy.
Braun Strowman has some fun matches while he's Universal Champion, but at the end of the day, he's Universal Champion.
You mean the swamp match?
Yeah, I like that match.
God.
And he's a part of the match that brings back Roman Reigns, so I mean that's pretty cool.
You're one of like 3 people that likes that match.
I don't mind the swap match.
No one even knows that happened, honestly.
People are haters. All right, first round is in the books. Now we move on to the next. We've got number 1 seed Bruno Sammartino versus number 8 seed Mankind. For the love of Mankind.
Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno.
Not a question.
Nope.
Love Mankind, but his range just.
But here we go.
Add up.
We've got a number 5 seed AJ Styles, a TNA World Title matchup against number 4 seed Kurt Angle.
Is this a 2009 pay-per-view for TNA?
Here we go.
Main
Who are we going with here?
What's happening here? I mean, AJ did run that place.
He literally had a
for
catchphrase.
2 years.
The face that runs the place.
He won the title, I think, in his first year.
It was close to it,
But
if not actually.
He had matches in the first year. And if we're looking at length of time, AJ's been there a lot longer.
Almost a
than
decade.
Kurt, which blows your mind to even say that out loud. Kurt has the good reigns. He's got WrestleMania main events. And I think he's a better wrestler.
Ooh.
No, I mean, come on now. I don't think there's 2 people better than Kurt Angle as a wrestler.
Hot take
A pure
alert. Hot take
wrestler.
alert.
Kurt Angle is top 2.
Will Ospreay.
Stop it. Why are you going to say stuff like that? But AJ, I think in terms of dominance of reigns, I mean, I don't think he's had a world title reign since 2020.
No, he hasn't been WWE champion for a long time.
Since what, 2019 when he lost to Bryan?
Probably around there, yeah.
2018, probably.
He's been off the market for a while, and he's been hurt a couple times in there as well.
But it's hard to try. He had that great match with Cena when Cena beat him.
Their SummerSlam match is amazing.
He hasn't main evented at WrestleMania, but he's defended the title at WrestleMania.
I think I'm leaning towards Kurt.
Yeah, I probably am too. He just did a lot more in the short time, I think.
Yeah.
I like AJ.
AJ's great.
But
almost a decade in the
did
company.
more.
Which is crazy because you
So.
thought he'd never go there.
Okay.
And now we
At
have
the time, he was happy.
But then Dixie came around.
And then Claire Lynch talked to him.
We've got 11 seed Miz versus 3 seed Bob Backlund.
Bob.
Can Miz continue his reign of terrorizing the elderly?
Bob.
Oh, okay. It's over.
Bob from Thunderbolts.
Miz's
Bob
reign of
from
terror
Top
is
Gun
over.
Maverick. So Lewis Pullman must play this Bob character.
And then the final matchup of this section of the bracket is RVD at 10 seed versus number 2 seed Bret Hart.
You gotta go hard.
Yeah, it's got to be Bret.
Yeah. Sorry, RVD. I
Okay,
got
final
your best
4
one.
of this side. We got Bruno at the 1 versus Kurt at the 4.
Yeah, this is all chalk so far.
Well, I mean, there was a couple
Right.
upsets earlier.
No, I know, but for the final 4, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Makes sense though. They're the best ones.
Yeah, this bracket was kind of built that way, though.
Yeah. Although I might convince you here for Kurt Angle. Bruno's in that long forgotten time.
Yeah,
Things were different back then.
Bruno suffers from being in such an old era.
Like things were different.
People were different.
Vince McMahon
Senior.
Jr.
Oh.
wasn't even in charge yet. So it was almost like a totally different company. And who knows what really kept him in the champion that
The
long.
Italian Mob.
His drawing power.
Bruno is the first guy.
That's why he's a living legend.
He's
the
the
Italian Stallion.
Yeah, he's the guy you bought a ticket for. You don't care about the rest of the card. You want to see Bruno.
No. The rest of the card sucked unless Andre was on it.
You got to see. You bought the $5 ticket to see Bruno.
He was even at the first WrestleMania.
But
He didn't wrestle, but he was there.
Kurt Angle is a machine.
And like I said, I think he's like one of the top 2 greatest pure wrestlers. He has WrestleMania main events, which it's hard to
Because Bruno
compare
didn't
to
get a
Bruno
chance.
because
Yeah.
Bruno didn't get a chance.
He would have been main event.
So I just think it's so hard to say that Bruno. We gave him a 1 seed
We respected him.
and gave him his respect, gave him his flowers, but I just can't
His run
keep
is over.
moving him on.
The Italian stallion moves out.
It was just such a different company.
Take him out to pasture.
I would say Angle.
I agree with
That's
you.
going to tick some people off probably, but
Some of the old heads.
it just was a totally different thing back then.
Yeah, it
Would
wasn't.
he have still been that kind of champion?
It
if
was
wasn't like that?
WWF, wasn't it?
He's not defending the title. He's might defend the title like he's wrestling all the time, but he's defending the title maybe once a month on a big show.
Which helps his like 4-year reign or whatever he had.
He wasn't doing pay-per-views every month like these guys do now. I mean, it's just totally different.
I agree with you. I think Angle's moving on.
And if we're talking about pure wrestling, I think Angle's.
It was a
right
different
there,
style,
so.
but I agree.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Bruno didn't know how to wrestle or anything like that. I'm just saying a pure wrestler that's just like I just can't see anybody better than Angle in his prime.
All right, now we've got the second half. Bob Backlund at the 3 seed versus Bret Hart at the 2 seed.
I mean, this actually happened. But,
I'm gonna make the argument for Bret Hart. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's much of an argument.
I think Bret over his career is a more important champion and a better champion than Backlund was.
And Bob was kind of at the end of that Bruno era, and he kind of transitioned into the new stuff. But
he was at the very, very beginning of the new generation there.
But Hart was like,
it's Bret Hart.
I don't think Bret gets the respect he deserved anyway. But I think if I'm going against him and Bob, I gotta say Bret Hart's
Me too.
better. It just makes more sense to me.
And now we have ourselves quite the matchup. We have
dream.
The number 4. This is on many people's dream match list. Number 4 seed Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, won it with a broken freaking neck, versus Bret Hart. I mean, he's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be at the 2 seed. This is a matchup right here. I am going to throw my hat in the ring for Bret Hart. I think over his career...
I was hoping you were going to say Angle, and then I was going to be like, I'll deal with you.
I just think that over his career, Bret was the more impactful champion than Kurt. He had arguably better matches. I mean, that's debatable because Kurt had some good ones as champion. And Hart has some main events of WrestleMania. He made Shawn Michaels who he was. And obviously the screw job. Bret screwed Bret.
And he hates Goldberg.
He does hate Bill Goldberg. He's the one who cut off the feed at Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah, he cut the power. Turn this crap off.
Do you want to make an argument for Angle?
No.
Ooh, okay.
Sad.
All right.
I think
Hart
it's got to be Hart.
Is the next man moving on to the final 4 of the full bracket. So we've got Triple H winning the Bloodline bracket, and we've got Bret Hart winning the Living Legend side of the bracket. That's 2 number 2 seeds. The 1 seeds have fallen so far.
I do like how you said this is pretty much going to be chalk. And now
both the 1 seeds
halfway through the 2 seeds are the two in the 2 final 4.
To be honest, I was talking about Cena and Hogan being as the 2 1 seeds. We'll get there. We'll get there. We got the 3rd side of the bracket.
Okay, let's start this Hulkamania region. So we'll start off with the easy one. Hogan
versus Original Nate.
Versus the original Nature Boy.
It's got to be Hogan.
Rogers.
It's got to be Kane.
Yeah, it's got to be Hogan. I mean, come on now.
He's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But here we go. This is the matchup I was waiting for.
Oh, number 8 Diesel. versus the wrestling god, JBL.
And my argument when we were setting this up last episode was these two guys have basically identical reigns.
I know it's funny. Now the other thing, and honestly, you're probably gonna be shocked who I'm picking in this.
I
But
don't know.
the only thing that puts my guy over the top is that he has a WrestleMania main event win, and that would be Diesel.
I was leaning Diesel anyway.
I figured you were gonna lean Diesel.
I like JBL. I like
love
his reign as champion with that undisputed belt was good. I like it. He's got that crazy match with Big Show in the steel cage.
barbed wire steel cage.
That's a crazy match. And he birthed John Cena.
It's true.
But
you can say the same thing for Diesel.
Yeah. I'm going
He put Sean in his place before Sean became Sean.
Yeah, I'm going Diesel.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Okay, now we got the 5 seed Seth Rollins versus number 12 seed King Booker.
Seth freaking Rollins?
Whatever. It's a little too aggressive for my taste.
I'm going Rollins.
Yeah, me too. Booker only had the one reign.
5 time.
It was good though, but he just didn't get that. Had that WCW stain on him that WWE just didn't push him hard enough. He should have been a lot bigger star in WWE. They
He was good.
Struggled with
Comedic value
WCW
with Goldust.
guys.
He had some good stuff there.
Okay, I like how you're using comedic value as to try to sell me on Booker as a world champion.
King Booker.
Okay, King Booker. Okay, so now we got the 4 seed Chris Jericho, 13 seed Alberto Del Rio.
Little prick.
So Jericho.
Jericho. Quite simple.
Yeah, Jericho was the Ayatollah of rock and roll.
That is true.
We're just going on nicknames alone.
Les Champions.
So getting that bubbly. Now we got the 6 seed Batista, 11 seed Mark Henry.
Henry's got the Hall of Pain.
Yeah, but Batista has the WrestleMania 21 moment.
Yeah, Batista's better.
And to be fair, he was going to be the face of the company, and then Cena just jumped him.
Yeah, and Batista's hamstrings never really held out for him.
And yeah, the injuries were bad for Batista, but I mean, if we're talking star level, Batista over Henry all day.
Yeah. One of the big memories I have of Batista is when he has the heavy tape around his hamstring. Every time I think of Batista, I think of that version of Batista.
So like almost every match.
Exactly.
He's always hurt, or ribs, or arm, something's taped.
And he was a part of the Punjabi prison match with Kali.
True, but I don't know why we brought that up.
The Punjabi prison gets a lot of hate. You gotta bring that up.
It sucked.
It deserves its flowers.
The second time they did
it. But Kali came back and he raised the title like he won it.
Yeah, great. That's what I wanted to see. Kali raising the WWE Championship.
Punjabi prison gets too much hate
because it sucks. Okay, you're gonna get me off on a tangent.
Hashtag save Punjabi.
The 3 seed Randy Orton versus the 14 seed Jack Swagger.
Now Orton never did push-ups in the ring like Swagger did.
Yeah, Orton also didn't have an eagle.
Yeah.
That flapped his wings.
And Orton didn't have a racist manager.
True.
Although Ric Flair. I'm joking.
Who said Rick's racist?
I'm just joking.
Hates everybody.
He's just an old man.
He's just old. Just sit in the corner, Rick. Okay.
Speaking of Rick, we'll get to him in a second though. I saw a picture. He was on the floor doing like a plank at a bar for some reason.
What, did he have crap?
No, he was just doing a plank, like he was showing that he could still do a plank or something. And
after
somebody
he already defecated.
He might have, I guess. I don't know.
That's apparently what he does at bars.
Somebody took a picture of that, and somebody replied to that and said, yes, it's 12 o'clock and Ric Flair's on the ground at a bar. Makes sense.
Yeah. Did he already elbow drop his jacket?
Probably. I don't think he was bleeding, but he was probably close. I'm going Orton.
It's Orton. Orton. Okay, 7 seed Flair, 10 seed Warrior.
If we're talking speeches, grab a body part, baby.
You know which body part I'm grabbing. If we're riding to the moon, you got to hang on tight. So you know which body part you need to be grabbing.
These little warriors. And
The
Warrior
head.
has the crazy final promo where he dies like 24 hours later.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with this.
No, but it's a fact
just
to bring
creepy. It's just creepy.
up. I think it warrants being brought up.
So we're talking about the conspiracy that he was murdered, right?
Vince killed it.
They murdered him. It was Hogan.
You're
Hogan.
dead.
That's a real fire.
I think we're going Flair.
Yeah.
Even though he's got the 2.
Yeah, but he had a WrestleMania match against Macho.
And he won in the Rumble, which is pretty cool.
Warrior had a good match with Hogan, but he really didn't do anything at the Reign.
No.
And then got thrown out to pasture after that. So, and then another Bloodline feud. 2-seed Rock, 15-seed Jay.
Now on my bracket, when I wrote this down,
It doesn't matter what your bracket says.
On my physical bracket, I actually wrote down Rock versus the Yeet.
Oh, wow. The Yeet.
4 letters.
The Yeet's getting silenced.
1 word. Yeet.
Rock.
No, I'm going Rock. Rock is the winner.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that would have worked too, because Rock is 4 letters.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Thank you for getting my joke.
Man,
I appreciate you paying attention.
that would have been good.
I did it. It was good.
Cut. Let's redo it.
I did it. I already did it.
That was a good
it's
joke.
over. Oh, God. Okay, back to the top. Second round. 1-seed Hogan, 8-seed Diesel.
Man,
Not really
NWO,
much
baby.
for a contest.
NWO. For life.
Hogan ran that company. It's Hogan.
For life.
Diesel had a chance, but he got overstarred by Hart and Shawn Michaels. He didn't really get it, and then he left. So
More money.
okay, next one is Seth freaking Rollins versus Chris Ayatollah of Rock and Roll Jericho.
Now, this one we could have a decent argument about.
We will have a decent argument.
Oh, okay.
because I
You're
think
probably
it's
going.
Jericho.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably going Jericho.
I
I'm
think
leaning a little bit
Jericho's
towards the Architect.
I get why, because you're going to talk about the heist of the century.
He's got the
blah,
heist of
blah,
the century.
blah.
Greatest cash in of all time.
Yeah, but guess who never gets hurt? Who always is dominating? Who's always in the main event? Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
First
but
ever
Seth,
undisputed champion.
he's got the Beast Slayer. He's got
Chris Jericho's got the suit and tie guy.
a lot of
Yeah.
Rollins' reigns are fairly good, and he made the new world title what it is.
Yeah, it's nothing.
He was the worst.
So, congratulations.
That world
I
title
could've done
means a
that.
little bit.
I could have done that.
It means something.
No, Gunther has it. It means nothing.
Yeah, he's making it even more important.
Goldberg just got a title match against it. I don't think it means much.
Goldberg's relevant.
Okay, yeah, real relevant.
Rollins' matches are good. He's main evented a Mania as champ, right? I mean, he gets the heist of the century technically.
I think he's just won the title.
Does he? He doesn't go into a Mania as champ.
Mm-mm.
He might not.
Like, because he loses it.
Well, he gets hurt the first
think
time.
so.
Rollins does suffer from a lot of injuries, including
Yeah,
just one now
Jericho
recently.
never gets hurt.
Jericho doesn't get hurt, but he does overstay
He
his welcome. But that's an AW.
He dominates. And he wins world titles.
I think being the first ever undisputed champion does weigh pretty heavily.
And he was best friends with the Universal Champion.
True. Festival of Friendship.
And he has a list. You want to be put on the list?
Now, if you're gonna argue that RVD was double champ and that matters, then I should argue that Jericho is double champ and that matters.
No, different. Oh wait, Jericho? I thought you were talking Rollins.
No.
I thought you were going to say
Rollins did have
WWE
WWE in
in
the
the
United
US.
States, yeah.
I was
No,
going to say
I'm
that's
talking-
not 2 world
I'm
titles.
talking Jericho.
Yeah, and the first ever undisputed, he beat The Rock and Stone Cold the same night. You ever heard that story?
Yeah, I mentioned it on the first episode, I think.
So I don't know why we
Okay, I'll give you Jericho. I'm giving you a lot of stuff here.
This.
I'm being very
I'm
generous.
earning it.
I'm being very generous in this bracket.
I'm earning it because I'm convincing you that I'm right.
But now we got an Evolution matchup coming up.
I know. I was excited for this one. 6-seed Batista, 3-seed Orton.
I think it's obviously Orton,
Yeah,
but it's fun to talk
but,
about.
Yeah, I think that's a good matchup. It's Orton because of longevity and number of reigns.
And Orton's just a better champion than Batista was.
Yeah, he had definitely longer reigns. Batista's earlier reigns are good.
And this one might be the most fun one we've had so far, this next one.
Those final ones are rough. And the final matchup's going to be 7-seed Flair, 2-seed The Rock.
This is a pretty cool one because Rock's run at the top is fairly short, but he packs a lot in.
He's packing.
He's packing a lot. They don't call him the Boulder for no reason.
You know who actually is the Boulder? I actually just found this out.
Who?
Side note. The guy who voices the Boulder in Avatar: The Last
Is Mick Foley.
Can you not spoil things for... I was telling the story.
I didn't know you were shocked by that. I thought you knew that.
I never knew that when I watched the show.
Oh.
And then I just saw something about it the other day.
Yeah, he's talked about it before. He had a good time.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Anyway, back to the thing.
So Rock, he packs a lot into a short period of time, and you can make the same argument for Flair. He's only there for 2 years? He goes back to WCW?
Yeah, basically. Less than 2 years.
But he wins a couple titles. He wins the Rumble for the title.
But in WWE, he's not Rock.
No.
If we're talking career...
Yeah, we're going Rock.
I would put Flair above him, but in terms of just WWE, The Rock.
Yep, I agree.
Head and shoulders is above Flair. Okay. The final four. We got first matchup, the 1-seed Hogan versus the 4-seed Chris Jericho.
Hogan.
Yeah, it pains me. But
Jericho had a good run.
I agree. I think it's just hard to kick Hogan out. He led the company for 7 years.
Far too long.
He was on top. Yeah, not back then, man. People are crying when he's retiring.
And now we got another cool one.
Orton and Rock. And this is like the classic battle of longevity versus impact.
Yeah, I mean,
because
Rock's obviously the bigger name.
Oh, Rock's the bigger name and bigger superstar.
I think
Orton's getting to that level where people know who Orton is.
I think I'm going to move Rock on just because I want to have a Rock-Hogan matchup.
But the longevity, man, Orton's got like 13 world titles. Rock's got what, 7?
I know, but can you really make an argument? You can make more of a case for Rock to beat Hogan than you can for Orton to beat Hogan.
But that's not the matchup.
I know, I get it. I'm just saying. Thinking in the future. I'm leaning Rock. I think his run at the top with Austin, the impact that he had, I think the impact is more important than Orton's reigns. Because we've talked about how Orton's reigns are good, but they're not. And the Rock's reigns are good too. They're fine. Corporate Rock's good.
But is there any heel better than 09 Orton?
No, I mean, heel 9 Orton is top 5 for me. But The Rock is The Rock. And that might just be good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. It pains me, but
Orton, he got a bad matchup there.
Yeah, I think you put Orton. If you would have put Orton up against Bret Hart, I might have picked Orton.
If Orton's in the Bloodline bracket, he probably goes up against Reigns instead of Triple H.
I wouldn't put Orton against Triple H because you know who's Orton lost like 6 of his world title reigns to? Triple H. So, okay. So the finals of the Hulkamania bracket is Hogan and Rock. Icon versus Icon.
I mean, yeah, this is literally Icon versus Icon, just like a Mania.
I don't know. I want to say Rock because I don't like Hogan now, but
yeah,
if we're
talking company
resume, I almost put Orton over Rock. It's got to be Hogan in my head.
Yeah, Hogan's the first 1-seed to move on.
Yeah.
All right.
Hogan, you make me sick.
He just had too much power No man should have all that power. Kanye said it
He
best.
didn't, but he also didn't really have a big fight in that bracket. I don't think.
No, he had it pretty easy until he got to Rock.
But The Rock just didn't have the longevity to be the top guy like Hogan did.
So we have Triple H, Hogan, and Bret Hart all moving on to the final four of the bracket. We are down to our final section of the bracket, the hustle, loyalty, and respect bracket, something that John Cena does not follow right now.
This is also the all the one seeds.
Right, you're correct, yes.
So this is the what they call in March Madness what is it? Is it the Region of Doom?
Yeah, probably
Or
something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So this is the tough one.
All right, so we start off with the overall number one seed of the entire bracket. The GOAT himself, the never seen 17 or whatever they call him, John Cena, versus
Cena.
a guy who has a fine moment, Dolph Ziggler at 16.
Ziggler can't see him.
Yeah, Cena's went on. But now we got a conversation. 8 seed Cody Rhodes, adrenaline's in his soul, versus it's got to be Kane at number 9.
It's gotta be Kane.
Kane's got a lot of title reigns. Cody's only got the one.
You know where I'm going.
I'm leaning towards Cody for the finishing the story.
Shocker.
He finished the story.
Now, Kane buried his brother. I
Cody,
understand that pain.
Cody's finishing the story moment is probably top 2 on this entire bracket of best moments winning a championship.
Stop it.
He finished the story. He did something Dusty never did.
That's because Dusty sucks.
I'm going Cody.
Oh, my God.
Where you go? You want to put a coin on it?
No.
Okay. Cody's moving on. He's going to get bumped by Cena anyway. What does it matter?
But I love Kane.
Kane's going to get bumped too.
He's that's one of my favorite reigns is when he has the Undertaker feud in 2010.
Next up, we got number 5 seed Macho Man. You want me to do my Macho impression?
If I say no, you're still not
All right, let me do it. Ooh, yes, the Macho Man, Miss Elizabeth. You like it? It's decent. It's not great, but
it hits it. Say snap into a Slim Jim.
snap into a Slim Jim.
Okay, I can hear the snap. That's fine.
Macho, it's a Macho Man. It hurts my throat to do it.
They
But he's going up against number 12 seed Bray Wyatt / Fiend.
say the cream rises to the top.
Okay. The cream rises to the top.
And that was a little rougher.
Well, yeah, I gotta start by saying it's a Macho Man.
You need your entryway into the Macho Man.
Yeah, every impression's got to have an entryway. I'm going Macho.
I don't do impressions.
I'm going Macho. Love Bray. Rest in peace.
You want to hear my impression of Macho?
Oh, no. It's just going to be silent because he's dead, right?
Can you not spoil my joke?
I know you too well.
Can you just let me do my own material?
I know you too well.
God dang it.
Your jokes are old.
Well, it would have been funny if you would have spoiled it.
This is the dead matchup. They're both dead.
This is wrestling. Half these guys are dead.
True. But R.I.P. to Bray. Love him. One of my favorites. But Macho.
You didn't R.I.P. Macho, you jerk.
R.I.P. Macho.
Jerk.
R.I.P. Macho.
Rip them all.
Bray's one of my favorites of Macho moves.
Yeah, Macho had the better reigns.
And now we've got number 4, The Undertaker, versus number 13, Bill Goldberg.
God. I'm going Taker.
Yeah, strictly WWE Taker wins easy.
What's that mean?
That WCW? I'd probably put Goldberg over Taker.
You said that weird.
What do you mean?
You said WWE Taker. If we're saying WWE Taker, there's only Taker.
No.
Only WWE.
No, there's a comma in there. I'm saying if we're going WWE, which we are, Taker wins.
You didn't say that with.
That's what I'm. Whatever. The fans know what I meant.
It was a John Cena comma. I couldn't see it.
Number 6 seed, one of my goats, Edge, versus number 11 seed, Big Show. Whoa.
I think Edge definitely goes over Show here.
Yeah, easy.
Show's got some good reigns, but Edge definitely made more of a main event splash.
Yeah, when you think of the big gold belt, there's a few people you think of. Edge is one of them.
Yeah.
Now we've got number 3 seed, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, versus number 14 seed, the man he spit in the face of, or he had the shield over, so he didn't get spit in the face, Sergeant Slaughter.
I already wrote down HBK.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
No offense to Slaughter, but
No, he had to turn to a evil nation to be even champion. So
it happens, man.
now we got number 7, the GOAT, the American Dragon, Dana Bryan, versus number 10, Rey Mysterio.
You're not going to be happy with me.
Do not go Rey here, please.
Why not?
Because Daniel Bryan's reigns are better than Rey Mysterio's reigns. It's that simple.
Is it though?
Yeah. I mean, Rey's got the Rumble win to win the title.
But
Bryan's got WrestleMania 30.
Good. Okay, but you're telling me that Rey winning at WrestleMania 22 is not bigger than WrestleMania 30?
No, WrestleMania 30 is way bigger.
I'll tell you right now, Rey beat the better wrestlers.
What, way beat Kurt and Orton versus Batista and Orton?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Batista or Angle, obviously Angle's better. Not really fair. I mean, Orton's the same in both. I contend that Daniel Bryan's last run with the Planet Champion is better than anything Rey did.
That first reign with Rey was great. What are you talking about?
I think Bryan's better. His reigns are better.
Yeah, beat Orton.
He's got more reigns. He's got more Roman reigns.
Barely. What's he got? 3 reigns? 4 reigns?
3 or 4.
Rey's got 3.
Rey also has, I mean, you got to take into account the one-day reign, the Raw, where he wins at the beginning, loses Cena at the end of Raw. That's got to be taken into account.
Yeah, but
as a big negative.
He still won the WWE title
and held it for 2 hours.
Oh, God, you're such a Rey hater.
Although I love Rey. What are you talking about? But if he's going up against Dana Bryan in terms of who's the better world champion, Dana Bryan's the better world champion.
I don't know, man. He had to surrender the title. Rey only lost the title because Chavo betrayed him.
I think Rey would have lost it regardless if Chavo betrayed him or not.
Nah, he would have held it forever.
The number 2 seed, Stone Cold Steve Austin, versus number 15 seed, Kofi.
I like how I didn't agree and you just moved on.
You were moving Bryan on. If you're going to move Jericho over Rollins, we're going to move Bryan over Rey.
Okay.
Stone Cold clears.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold's one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
Cena at 1 versus the American Nightmare at 8.
No, I mean, you got to go Cena.
Yeah, Cena.
It's going to be hard to
pretty easy. Yep, 17.
I mean, yeah,
number 5, Macho versus number 4, Taker. It's a tricky one.
Honestly, Macho probably has better reigns than Taker.
He probably does.
He's got more reigns.
But his reigns aren't that great.
But Macho almost has a year-long reign that first year with the Mega Powers. And then he beats Flair. Add another WrestleMania. So he has 2 WrestleMania title wins.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker has 2, but his reigns are very good. 3. Got 3 WrestleMania title wins. I don't know. I might be talking myself into Taker.
don't convince yourself of Taker.
What I did? I'm so convincing. I convinced myself to change sides. Wow, I'm good.
So who are you going with?
I might be going Taker now that I just thought about it for a second. I mean, Taker doesn't have the reigns, but he has 3 WrestleMania, and one of them's a main. 2 of them are main events, and a Rumble win, which Macho didn't do. I'm going Taker. Wow. I was thinking I was going to go Macho there.
So you're putting your value in the Rumble reign over.
I'm valuing the Rumble reign. I'm valuing the 3 WrestleMania title wins. Macho's got 2, but Taker's got 3. And yeah, Macho has a pretty much a year-long reign, but Taker has a pretty decent reign that first year. And then he has that one he has what year was that? 2008. After the Edge one was pretty decent. They had some good matches after that.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. I'll go Taker.
So I kind of just talked myself right into that.
Next up, we got number 6 seed Edge versus number 3 seed Shawn Michaels.
Well, sorry, but I gotta go HBK.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Edge had some good reigns, but HBK he was half carrying the company back then. Edge was never a company carrier.
No.
He was a keep the company together kind of guy.
Well, I mean, he was also run at the same time Cena was.
He was the secondary guy all the time,
Yeah.
not the main player.
And then you got 7 seed Daniel Bryan versus number 2 seed Stone Cold. Very clearly Stone Cold.
Yeah, don't even try.
I love Bryan. Stone Cold's better. Cena Taker.
He just got stoned.
Cena and Taker.
It makes me sad, but you gotta go Cena.
Yeah, 17. That's all you need to say.
Yeah, it's just you just can't do anything else with it.
Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold.
I mean, I feel like it's gotta be Stone Cold just for the simple fact that beating Shawn is what created Stone Cold into the world title champion he was.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold's in our intro, so I think Stone Cold's
Yeah, Stone Cold's our intro because Jim Ross is in our intro.
true.
If Jim Ross is talking, it's pretty much Stone Cold.
Or he hates Triple H.
He talks about how much of a horrible person Triple H is.
Yeah, Stone Cold moves on over HBK. Even though Shawn had the boyhood dream coming true, I think Stone Cold's better. But now we got a fun one.
Begun. Yeah, this is going to be tough.
Cena and Stone Cold.
But the longevity of Cena is hard to beat.
I mean, this is a dream matchup as well. People want to see Cena versus Stone Cold.
And Stone Cold's great.
But Cena has 17.
The greatest entrance ever. Greatest theme song ever.
I'm going Cena.
Yeah, I feel like we have to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this wouldn't be a real list.
All right. So that has wrapped up our bracket to get to the final 4. From the Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect bracket, it is who you would think it is, the number 1 seed, the number 1 overall seed, John Cena. Out of the Living Legend bracket, it is surprisingly the number 2 seed, Bret Hart. Out of the Bloodline bracket, it is another surprising one, number 2 seed, Triple H, defeating Roman Reigns. And the final one, the final 4 seed in the final 4 is the Hulkamania bracket, Hulk Hogan himself. So now we have our 2 matchups, Cena and Bret Hart versus Triple H and Hulk Hogan. Which one do you want to start with?
I think I want to call this the Fatal 4.
Okay, whatever.
Wasn't that clever?
Yeah, I get it. Which one do you start with?
Well, I think I'm going to start with the obvious one.
Okay.
And that's going to be Cena Hart. And I just don't think Bret is.
I've been a Bret Hart advocate this entire tournament.
Because if we're being honest, if it was Stone Cold, I would have put him over Bret Hart too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're right about that.
So I think Cena
has to go
obvious.
over. Yeah. Are we really going to get the matchup I think we're going to get?
Oh, we're getting it.
And then the second matchup, Triple H versus Hulk Hogan, 2 seed versus 1 seed. Who's moving to the finals?
You know who I'm picking.
Yeah, Hogan's moving on.
Wrong!
What?
Triple H.
You are not going to make an argument
over Hulk Hogan.
You are not going to
right
make an
here.
argument for Triple. Do not make.
Yes,
an
I
argument
am. Reign of Terror. He has a just as long of a run as the top guys Hogan did, but he played it from the heel side. He Reign of Terrored it. He's got as many WrestleMania wins as Hogan does. He's got way more title wins. I want Triple H. I think Triple H should go in the finals.
It's Hulk Hogan. He is the
Hogan,
world championship.
Who Triple H beat to. Oh wait, he lost to Hogan. Anyway, he got cheated because the stupid Undertaker and Jericho.
Hulk Hogan is
Triple H.
one of the reasons why this bracket exists.
No, Triple H.
You
Triple
can't.
H runs the company now.
We're not talking about who's the best executive.
He can make himself world champion right now.
His heart would explode.
He doesn't have to wrestle.
Yeah, that's a great world champion. It's
Just
clearly
like when, Brock was champ.
it is so clearly Hogan. I can't believe you're even making the argument for Triple H.
It's not clearly. I want stats on this.
You don't need any stat. The only stat you need is Hulk Hogan is the champion. He's the champion. Other than Cena, he's the champion.
Why is he the champion? You give me some Hogan.
Hogan's the company.
Hogan
80, what was it, 83 to 91, whatever it is?
83 to 90, calm down.
Hogan is the company. Now, some of those matches aren't great.
You're telling me from 99 to 2005, Triple H wasn't carrying the company?
I'd say that Triple H is carrying the company until John Cena gets there.
Okay, that's what I said, 99, 2005. As the heel. I'm not saying he's the babyface carrying the company. That was Stone Cold and The Rock. As a heel, Triple H carried that company from 99 to 2005 when he lost to Batista. That was the end of his dominance. And then he still went on to win WWE Championships after that.
I can't. In my brain, I can't get there. I can't put Triple H over Hogan.
How can you not do it?
I can't believe you're making me be the Hogan defender. This is gonna make me sound so bad.
You are bad. Triple H almost died, man. And you're
Hogan
defending
slept with
Hulk
Bubba
Hogan.
Love Sponge wife.
Yeah, it was on video. Triple H is loyal.
I can't.
He
Is
doesn't
he?
drink,
Didn't he cheat on
he doesn't
China?
Smoke. He was. Shut up. He was loyal after.
Yeah, after.
But he had to find his true love.
I have to go Hogan. It needs to be Hogan.
I just don't see why you're picking Hogan, and you're telling me it can't be Triple H. Why can't the heel be bigger than the babyface?
Hogan was a heel, just in the wrong company.
No, he was a heel in WWE when he was on top, winning titles.
But Hogan's face run is bigger than Triple H's heel run. Nobody's buying tickets to watch Triple H. People are buying tickets to watch.
Heel.
Yeah, but people are buying tickets to watch Triple H get beat up.
Yeah, that's the point.
And that's not more important than people buying tickets to watch Hulk Hogan win.
I think it is. If you ask Roddy Piper, it was.
If you ask Roddy Piper, he'd say a lot of crazy stuff.
Because he is the one who helped make WrestleMania.
Because he is
Not
dead.
Hogan. Not Hogan. It was him.
It was Piper.
Yeah, if Piper wasn't there, WrestleMania would have worked.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
And Hogan has... Now, the match itself is not great, but Hogan has the biggest moment in wrestling history, which is slamming Andre.
Triple H beating Jericho is a big moment.
You're gonna put that in the immovable force and the what was it, the immovable object and the unstoppable force.
Don't tell me it was awesome if you don't even remember it.
I'm so flustered by you picking Triple H. I can't help it.
I just think Triple H had a better career.
Is this our second coin flip? Because I'm not budging on Hogan. Hogan needs to move on.
I'm just trying to say why. You're not giving me any good reason. I need
the reason is Hogan. That's the only reason you need.
That's not a good reason. I need stats. I need you. You're not convincing me.
My stat. Let me pull up the stat. WWE Championship.
Is convincing me.
6 reigns for Hulk Hogan. 2,185 days.
Okay.
Triple H, if I can find him. 9 reigns for 609 days.
And
World title
that's
reigns. 5 for 611 days.
Oh, that beats Hogan.
No, it's not. That's like what?
That's 12.
Is that 1,200?
Yeah.
So Hogan's got 2,000.
Oh. Never mind. Why does this always turn into a math show? I don't like math.
You literally said, where's the stats? It's Hogan.
I think you're wrong. I think it's Triple H.
We've got to come to a conclusion. We can't just be stopped here.
Well, why not? Okay, we'll put Hogan. I'm not
Thank
happy
you.
with that, though.
This isn't your Yokozuna agenda. This is Hogan we're talking about.
I think Triple H had a better career. I'll die on that hill.
And now we get to, I got to just get myself back into the mode. The final matchup. The number 1 seed, Hulk Hogan, versus the number 1 overall seed, John Cena. Who is our winner of this bracket?
I say Cena gives a big old FU to Hogan. Out of the ring, out of the company,
Hogan doesn't take bumps like that. What are you talking about?
and says, "You can't see me." Hustle, loyalty, respect.
You better
17 times.
You better have chosen Cena over Triple H too. If you would have picked Triple H as the greatest champion
I was gonna go Triple H.
If you would have picked Triple H as the greatest champion in this company's history, I would have thrown you out of the room. You're not even in the same room as me.
Papa H.
You're not even in the same room as me. I would have thrown you out of the room.
I'm just saying, Papa H is the best.
Cena.
I think this was rigged.
Cena is more important than Hogan now, and for longer. So I'm going to go Cena.
Longevity-wise, title reign-wise.
He's got 17.
Match-wise.
He's literally, they call him the GOAT for a reason.
He calls himself the GOAT now.
Well, he's a heel now, yeah, obviously.
You know who the real GOAT is? Triple H. Yep, I gotta go Cena.
It's John Cena. Yep.
John
Cena.
Stop reading my mind, freak.
Were you going to say that?
Yeah, I just did say it.
Oh, did you? Speaking of Santino, he just knocked the iguana out of Mr. Iguana's hand.
I know. People cried.
Yeah, it was pretty tragic.
I think it died.
It might have.
Darn cobra.
So John Cena, the overall number 1 seed coming into the bracket, he goes through the gauntlet, and he is the winner.
Clapping.
He is the greatest world champion in WWE history. He survives it. He had to go through a pretty tough matchup. Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan. I mean, those are some big names of the industry.
Triple H.
He never had to go up against Triple H. And thank God, because he would have won that as well.
He was, Triple H was betrayed in this.
I didn't think you'd die on the Triple H hill. That's for sure.
Well,
I like you're making me sound like I'm a big Triple H hater. I love Triple H.
You hate him.
You're making me sound like Jim Ross.
You hate him. He's pure evil.
I love Triple H. I loved his reigns. I love Triple H as the main guy, but you made a good argument, but you can't put him over Hogan.
I like Pop H better, I think. I like a good heel, though.
The company was going to die if Hogan didn't save the company.
The company was going to die now. Pop H took over.
Yeah, but we're talking. He's not a world champion taking over. He's in charge.
That's even better.
That's not what this bracket. If we're ranking the best people in charge, that's a different show.
He's a world champion of the whole thing.
That's a different show entirely. Ranking the best executives and best owners.
That might be something we do.
Eric Bischoff.
Paul Heyman.
Eric Bischoff overall number 1 seed.
Well, don't you stop with your Eric Bischoff love for some reason.
He's back and he's better than ever.
He's not back.
He has a podcast.
Ripped now. Did you see that?
He's got a podcast.
Ripped.
Jacked. Look at him.
It's disgusting.
He's vascular.
Gross. Put your impressions away.
I can only do the gravelly ones.
Talk about Warrior or something.
All right. I can't do I can't do a Warrior because I can't think of the random stuff he says.
Why don't you do a Rey Mysterio?
No, then I'd be racist if I did a Rey Mysterio.
Well, you don't have to speak in Spanish.
No, I'd do a bad Mexican English accent.
He just raps that song. Buika, buika.
Anyway.
Pablo.
And Pablo, what? Pablo? For the Backyardigans?
Yeah. That's all I watch now. Is Backyardigans.
Oh, man. All right. So we have our winner, John Cena. He did it. He's the never seen 17. He's the GOAT. Congratulations to John. And that is going to do it for our bracket. Now, I will say, next time we grace your ears with our voices with this podcast, we will have shorter episodes. These ones were just a little bit longer because we needed to have these deep conversations about Triple H over Hulk Hogan and stuff like that. But the next couple episodes will be a little bit shorter. And little teaser, it might have something to do with a certain up-and-coming contesting, maybe a little rookie show, NXT. I won't go any further. But that is going to do it for this episode. I had a good time. John Cena is your winner. You have any final thoughts?
The champ! Champ is here!
The champ is here, literally.
Word life. Start singing that song, Basic Thugonomics. Basic Thugonomics. We're going to get taken down for me singing.
Yes, because you're right on too.
Word life. Word life. Chicka, 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 chicka. I'm untouchable.
Wonderful.
Forcing you to... Now that, creepy. Forcing you to
He's forcing you to feel him?
Yeah. But he's untouchable. So what's happening there?
That means he has to make you touch him.
Ew.
You can't just touch him on your own.
Come on, Cena.
It was a different era, different time.
PG, Cena.
I don't think that's PG.
Okay. Congrats, Cena.
Yep.
Peace out.